me over here, cause we own shit. You ain't on my level, you ain't on shit.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Tuesday. Another edition of GrownShyt. What's up, Auntie? I see y'all popping in. What's up, King Miller? Hey, lookies, what's going on? We got 5 in the building. Auntie is on mute. I don't know if you know that. If you're talking, we
My
can't hear
bad.
you.
My bad. Yeah, I said what's up to the chat, and I was on mute. I didn't realize that. My bad. Shout out to the chat. What's up? I see
Hey,
everybody.
Natalia. Hey, girl. Hey, Max. Hey, what's going on, girl? How you feeling today, Auntie?
Uh, we feeling it's just Tuesday. Trying to get to hump day and then over hump day, then we get over the hump, and then maybe the weekend will hit a little quicker.
Right, yeah. You drinking tonight?
I don't know.
You
Maybe
know.
y'all can persuade me.
Well, tonight I got me some red Moscato because I'm not messing with. Here he go, man. Here he go. He's starting early, y'all.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Oh my God. Let me see. Lord. I like it though. Y'all got y'all drinks in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Do y'all have y'all drinks ready? Because I want to know who's going to be losing and who's going to win. Hey, guys, girl. What's going on? Let me drop this link for y'all real quick. Drop this link. Boom. Okay, one of my mods pinned that for me. All right, boom. We got some people backstage already. We got the game girl, just my 5. What's going on?
What's that?
And if you're affiliated and you already know what's up, it would be girl 6, okay? Hey, Kiki.
Hey, boo.
What's going on, girl?
I'm just ready for some ground shit. Don't get me to start singing the song, honey.
Hey, Cynical
I'm
One.
ready.
Okay. So let's get to it. The rules. Okay. If you have a correct answer, you will take 1 shot. If your answer is wrong, you will be taking 2 shots. And I like the randomness of different penalties. So what do we want the penalty to be tonight? What you think, Auntie? What should be the penalty?
I mean, because people drinking anyway, so it's pretty tough to make it another drink.
Yeah, that 3 drink thing didn't really work last time.
Yeah, because people either gonna not tell the truth or pass out.
That part. While we thinking about the penalty, y'all, I know y'all subscribe to Home of the YT Purge and also NT's The Boiler Room. And if you're not, there is no excuse. Why? Because both links are in the description. So I need y'all to get over there and subscribe to my boy. Okay?
Appreciate that.
You already know. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to Just My 5. And I told y'all to stay tuned for Kiki, okay, with the Kiki, okay? Because she's coming for y'all next, okay? With merch and everything.
I think I got the penalty.
Okay, well, let's go.
So if you say the wrong answer and then say the right answer, right? Instead of taking 3 drinks, you will be put backstage for the next question. So you can't answer the next question.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's go, Fab.
Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna stay backstage all night.
And
I'm gonna
that,
just be
ladies and
watching the
gentlemen,
show.
is why she's the game girl. Okay. All right. So y'all ready to get started? Well, wait a minute, Kiki. What you drinking?
I only got like a little bit of wine. I'm trying to see if one of my little honeys will send me a bottle right now.
I'm about to take me a drink right now to get us started.
I was trying to stay sober because the past few I'll be drunker than a month.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell them your business though. All right. I'm ready for the next round. For the first round, if y'all look at me, I done took a sip. I'm ready for the next round, not the first round. Okay. So, people in the chat, you are more than welcome to join the panel, and you're more than welcome to participate in the game as well. Let me turn just my 5 mic up so you can hear her, because she gonna be I need when she unmute. Okay. Oh damn, her shit already to the top. All right, let's go. All right, we ready?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we do have another game planned. However, it's some special things that need to be worked out with them. Okay, so we're gonna do some girl 6 tonight. Okay, get your mops out. Floor finna be wet. All right, let's go.
I'm ready.
And you got 30 seconds to answer. We got 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do the answers because we was a little hectic last time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Black Pearl, welcome to the galaxy. Thanks for coming through. Okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
All right, here we go. Oh shit, here we go. Okay. Who is the most popular guy at the nudist colony?
Say it one more time.
Who is the most
At the
popular?
who?
Who is the most popular guy at the nudist colony? Do we have an answer?
Somebody said me.
That is not
Somebody
it.
said me.
Tom, I'm gonna need you to take 2 drinks. I will need you to take 2 shots of that. Do we have an answer?
No, because
No?
I don't want to be backstage.
Okay. The most popular guy at a news colony is the one who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand plus a dozen donuts.
Wait, say it again.
The most popular guy at a nudist colony is the guy who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand plus a dozen donuts.
Oh, I think I know. Is the timer going to start now for everybody else?
No, that was the answer.
Oh, that
Hey,
was
I
the
don't
answer
get
to the
it.
question. I didn't get it either. I thought that was the next question.
I don't get it.
Okay, listen. A dozen of donuts typically have a hole in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he's carrying a cup of coffee in each hand, how is he holding the donut?
on his penis.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm slow.
Yeah, I didn't catch it at first.
I get it now though. I get it now.
Okay, next question. Oh Lord, here we go. Who is the most popular girl at the nudist colony? Do we have an answer?
Oh, we waiting for the chat first, right? Before we answer.
They had 30 seconds.
Well, nobody in the chat want to take 2 shots.
And I don't want to be backstage. I'm scared, but I feel like I'm about to.
Well, only if you say the wrong answer and then the right answer.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, what was the question one more time?
Who is the most popular girl at the nudist colony?
The prostitute.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You on the right track, but mm-mm.
Oh, I was on the right track. Okay. I don't want to answer because I don't want to be behind stage. Y'all not going to leave me back there.
Okay. The most popular girl at the nudist colony is the one who can eat the last donut.
The hoe.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, next question.
I said that would be me holding her.
Oh, God.
The next question is, what is most useful when it's long and hard?
Hey, Goddess D of Love. The chat is down there. I mean, the link is down there in the chat. Most useful when it's long and hard.
Oh, I got an answer.
What is it?
A day's work. Was I supposed
No,
to
I
say
thought we was
that?
waiting for the. No.
And T said a day's work.
No.
Oh, I was
No.
going to say a flashlight.
No.
2 shots for Auntie, 2 shots for Kiki.
Damn.
Let's go. All right. The answer is an education. An education.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was hard. I mean, that could have been anything, though. That shit sucks.
Hey, son, kids.
Okay, because see that education going to lead to that job.
Wrong answer for Sunkiss. You see what she said, y'all?
What she said? See.
She said.
See? You got to take 2 shots before you even hit the pedal, Kiss.
She said that dingling.
Take them 2 shots for admission. Okay, ready for the next one.
So here I come.
I'm scared to answer too, Kiki. I'm scared.
That sounds. Yeah.
I did like Auntie's answer though. A hard day's work. No.
Yeah. Now,
I thought it was creative.
it was. It was.
Not creative.
Okay,
I should have went to the liquor store.
What do you wrap your mouth around every morning and night that leaves you feeling refreshed?
An ear bar.
Oh, wait 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm with the chat on this one. I was gonna say toothbrush.
And you would be correct. All of y'all are correct.
Oh, I said
Let's
air bar.
go.
One shot for everybody who said toothbrush.
Let's go, Miss D and Sunkiss. Oh, and speaking of Miss D, for those of you who do not partake in drinking, a puff puff is equivalent to a shot. So there you go.
And for those of you who have sweet tooth, you know, them things that you chew on, yeah, they acceptable too.
Hey,
We're
Slick.
chewing on that sweet.
Who is London?
You know, the brownies and the cookies and the gummy bears and
Edibles.
the special one.
I was thinking
Yeah.
totally different.
I was too at first, like, wait a minute now. Hey, Sunkiss.
Everything is sexual to me. Everything. All right, what's the next one?
Okay.
Hey, Sunkiss.
Hey,
Take another drink.
Did you take your two shots before you came up here?
oh shit, that's the cover charge. Hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I got it. All right.
Yeah, Miss D, I gotta bring her over here to the Love Palace because that's all she think about.
Whoo, shit. Okay, that's one. Yickety. Okay, that's two.
Okay, cool. All right, we ready for
Not
the next one.
yickety.
Okay.
It's about to get real warm in here. All right.
All right, here we go. What does a woman have two of that a cow has four of?
Okay, 30 seconds. Sunkiss.
Okay.
Say it, say it one more time for us.
What does a woman have two of that a cow has four of?
Damn.
I'm gonna go with titties.
I'm gonna say legs.
Legs is correct.
That was a good one. 'Cause I was stuck looking titties. I definitely was.
Kiki
Yeah.
got
I was gonna say nipples.
yeah.
Whoa, not the
I was
nips.
gonna
Let's
say that too, but I don't know how many nipples a cow has. So
right.
I wasn't sure if it was four
I
or
figured it was more than two.
But all I know is I got it right, and I'm not gonna be backstage.
And I know a chick got two of them. At least she should.
Well,
What if she got
with
three?
Theoretically,
I about to ask her. I said, what if she got three? You gonna suck
let's
all
talk
three?
about it.
Nah.
Got his D, got
Total
his
recall.
Nah.
Total
That-
recall.
that-
She got three titties, son. Let's go.
she did.
that-
Go, Miss D, with the
and that was some weird shit. Then
That's some extra levels freakiness.
Or something.
You ain't gonna suck all three?
nah.
And finna handle
I
all
would
three of
just
them.
say that I did.
I
Talk
can.
about
I
it
mean,
in school, yo.
I
was fucking
could,
with this
but
bitch, she had three nipples.
it's still pretty damn weird.
And finna get it done. Let's talk about it.
Okay,
I'ma
speaking of
do
this,
it.
I got a question for y'all.
Mhm.
Why do? Because I was talking to a couple of females, and I disagree with them. But why do people think that they have to conquer all their crushes? Do y'all feel that way, or do y'all feel it gets that way?
No.
Wait, what's that noise? I can't.
Yeah, somebody's
What you
chopping
mean, like
down.
having sex?
That's my
Just like
necklace in the computer.
Oh,
What?
That's my necklace.
I'm like, I
It's
think
heavy.
somebody
It's
cooking.
real heavy. Okay. They felt like they had to conquer all their crushes, and I feel like some crushes should always be a mystery. Like I think that's fun to always be the mystery. Like, why do you feel like you got to conquer every crush?
Is that directed to women or men?
I want to know from both.
Okay.
I feel like it would be fun, but at the same time, like you said, it got to be somewhat of a mystery for me. I don't know. I would love to have a lot of little crushes. I mean, even though that sounds very childish, like, oh my God, I got a crush. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, nah, I don't know if I want to. Because what if it's not as good as I think it's going to be anyway?
There's always that.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Or what if they're as jerks? Like, people are one way and then we meet them in person, they're totally different. I don't know. Like, I agree with you with the whole, some things have to stay a mystery in a sense.
Yeah, I just feel like
Yeah.
you don't have to have sex with everybody you're attracted to. But
You
I
don't.
realize know people that if they like how that person looks, they want to have sex with them.
Yeah, because I've been around people that I felt like I was very sexually attracted to them, and then I just didn't go there with them. I was like, yeah, no,
That's a
let me
good
just take
perspective.
my ass
Some said
home.
it's ego. It goes into their ego.
Absolutely.
Probably.
I think so when it comes to men anyway. Shout out to y'all. But I feel like it's because men
They're conquerors.
for lack of a better word, they like to prey. They don't want to hand it to them. They like a T-Rex. They don't want it just sitting there. They want to hunt for it. You know what I mean? Like it's a conquering type of thing. And it's not like in a jerk way, I don't think. It's just nature. Like they want to, I don't know. It's like you said, the ego. They want to conquer.
Miss D said,
Yeah,
I don't think
that's true
that's
sometimes.
realistic if you have a lot of them. That's what I was thinking. Like, that's what I was saying to them. Like, so if you got 10 crushes, you feel like you need to be with all of them. Don't you think that's a bit much?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a bit much.
They wasn't trying to hear what I had to say.
That's way too much.
Security or lack thereof, like insecurity, could play a part too.
Mm-hmm. What you
Because
think from a man
if they're
perspective?
insecure, it's like they feel like, okay, or if
All
they're
that
getting
confidence.
all these females, then that might give them a self-esteem or boost up you know what I mean? And they feel like, okay, I'm wanted, I'm needed, but so they feel like they gotta do it. But go ahead.
Again, I'm gonna always say that right there. That's not gender specific. As far as crushes, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some people just kind of people want what they want. It just is what it is. A lot of people don't want to, they don't want to go without. If they want something, they feel as though they're entitled and they can have it. So they try.
It sounds
And
like
that
a
no,
bucket list type of situation.
that's
too.
not just men. Well, I mean, when she said like men like to hunt or whatever, for the most part, that just depends on the type of person you are. I know women are the same way.
Yeah.
Some of y'all want to go kill y'all food too. I don't want to be fed. For real, y'all will go get it. I know a lot of women that, hey, they don't want a man unless, hey, some other chick got him already. Y'all keep it real.
Yeah, I think that's fucked up.
I've seen those too.
Hey, Auntie.
Yeah, I don't want nobody that nobody else don't want. I'm sorry.
But how
I
you know?
don't.
But Kiki, some chicks will go even further, right? They'll they'll it's not even somebody else don't want. They ain't gonna go for somebody that somebody else ain't got.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I feel like
I know some people who actually feel like that. Like
It's so weird.
They told me I'd rather be the side because I can have fun with him and send him back to his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I used
And
to
I'm
do
like,
that shit
you
too when I was
cool
younger.
with that?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was.
I had a
Okay, let
homegirl
me
like
ask
that.
you this. I want to go
Yeah.
deeper. What made you be cool with that? Like, why?
Because I didn't have to deal with the problems that came with it. Grown me, would I deal with that now? Hell no. Younger me, absolutely. I didn't have to deal with his begging, his whining, his crying. You know how niggas like to have a side chick or whatever the case is, the bitch that they want to just have fun with. At one point, I just wanted to be somebody they could just have fun with. Let's hang out, let's chill, let's drink, let's smoke. You want to fly me out? Let's do all the. It was fine by me. I didn't have to deal with the everyday life of being with you. What's that scissor song? I'll just keep him satisfied on the weekends. I was happy with that at one point.
It's
I
all the
really
fun
was.
and none of the
It's
relationship
fun.
stuff.
Right. Like, I didn't want to deal with
I
this
can't
nigga
go.
Monday through every single day. But as I got older, it just, of course, it wasn't fun. So I'm like, all right, let me settle down, get myself a little husband and shit
Not a
like that.
little husband.
But at one point, it was at that point,
Tom said
everything was
I have.
fun
Tom
to
said
me.
I have no idea how women think. All I know, women like to be chased.
We do.
Yes and no. A lot of
Yeah.
time, believe it or not, I think a lot of women like to do the chasing, but they don't want to have to chase too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like just like she said, she don't want somebody that somebody else ain't got. So I've even said that on my channel. That should be, yeah. They be thinking it's a gender war, battle of the sexes. Hell no, that shit is between women and women for the most part. Each one of y'all want to be the
I'm just
baddest
a
chick.
realist. I'm
Uh,
a
but
realist.
nah,
I don't
shout out to Kiki
pretend.
for being honest about it. Nah, just being honest. Like, hey, it's easier being the side because you ain't you don't have to do
Sir,
what's necessary to be in like a monogamous, committed damn relationship. You get to have the fun, and when a motherfucker pissed
Get
off,
it back
whatever, you take that shit
home.
back home to your girl. You know what I'm
Exactly.
A
And
saying?
don't
man
come
has
over
to
that's
here
read
with
the
very,
your
room.
very
stress and your
important.
drama.
Take that
A
shit
man
back
has
to
to
your
read the
motherfucking
room.
dude.
They have
Yeah.
to read the room because
What?
some women do not want to be hounded and chased. Some women like the easy breezy cool, not so cool where there's no like consistency or there's no want to be or need to be in the person's life or whatever. But sometimes that chasing, it's irritating as fuck. And it's
Yeah, it
like,
becomes
back up,
stalkerish.
dog. Like, slow down. Like, I mean, I understand you're trying to show me that you're interested, but take it easy. Like, you know, some men, they and women, they'll rush into it, or they'll, you know what I'm saying, they keep up, and it becomes, you know what I'm saying, so annoying where you get turned off. Like, all right, never mind, because you're doing
Hey,
too much. So it just
hey,
depends.
GQ. Hold on, y'all. Hey, GQ, what's going on?
Nothing. Just got off this road. What's going on with y'all?
What's up,
Hey,
Z?
GQ.
We
Yeah.
just kicking in, talking about a little grown shit, you know.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, listen,
there
I'm just a realist. I feel like for me personally, I say things that a lot of women are afraid to actually really say because they're afraid of the backlash of it. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
At some point, somebody's been a side chick. I knew when I was a side chick at one point,
absolutely.
and I just kept it a buck. I'm not gonna say, "Oh my god, no." No, it was enjoyable. It was fun at one point. It's a lot of niggas who enjoy being a side
Hey,
dude. They don't want to
but
deal with this bitch or her
Kiki,
drama.
how many chicks is gonna say like, oh, well, I was a side, but I didn't know. I didn't know. He lied. He ain't shit.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
But that's
them.
possible. You
Come
can't
on,
say
No,
that's
I'm a
nah,
fucking
damn that.
realist.
Kiki was real about it. She said she knew
Everybody
it.
be knowing.
And she knew it.
You gotta know at some point.
When you
In the
truly
beginning,
into
you may not
somebody,
know.
yeah. If you
In
truly
the
into
beginning, you may
somebody,
not
you know
know.
damn
But
well
let's
you ain't
be
the only
real. You
one.
dealing with somebody. Oh,
no.
you can't
Sometimes
spend the
people don't
holidays. You can't
want
spend the weekends. You can't talk to them after a certain time. I've been on both sides of the playing field, so I know exactly what's going on out here in these streets.
Hey, E,
You
people
call
I
your
agree.
man
I
say, "Oh,
agree.
I
I
can't
agree with
talk after
Kiki,
10
man.
o'clock."
If you really into somebody, nah. If you don't know, it's because you wasn't into that person in the first place. You wasn't
That's
paying
not
attention.
true. Some people
You wasn't
really
Nah,
paying attention.
know how to. Some
absolutely
people
not.
know how to wear a mask immaculately. So that's
Yeah.
not true. If what
Well,
you're saying is possible, but the other option is possible as well.
just
That
because you're wearing a mask doesn't mean I don't know you're wearing a mask.
That's you.
But
Right.
You're not.
You know what
You're
I'm
not
saying? Like you can
everybody.
wear a
Little things are
mask and
gonna stand out.
I'm not so stupid that I don't realize that ain't your real face.
That's
Like, come
you.
on.
there's
That's not everybody.
there's plenty of
Some
people.
people know how to. Some people know how to adequately live 3 different lives. The motherfuckers don't know.
Not
Mhm.
I mean,
There's some people that they think that they are their only person right now, whether we're on the
Exactly.
panel or in the chat. Like, what are we doing? Until you
Yep.
figure it out
Well,
and
let
you
me tell
come
you, y'all
clean.
better start looking
Like,
at them red
there's a lot
flags.
of people that think
no,
that
they
they're
don't
their
be they
only.
don't be looking at them red flags because they be too concerned with what it is that they
What
want.
we're saying is, what
When
you
you
guys are
focus
saying is
on what
true,
the
but
other
sometimes there's
person,
not
damn
red
what the
flags.
other hold up, wait a second.
Period.
Damn what the other person's trying to tell you they are and all of that shit. If you really focused on your significant other and you focused on what they want, what they need, what drives them over the course of a day, like really into that person, you gonna realize you ain't the only motherfucker.
Eventually,
You know what I'm saying? But when the only thing you
That's
focused on
possible,
is
but
what the hell makes you happy and what makes you smile, hell yeah, you can get got. That's how people get scammed every damn day.
that's possible, and
As I
we
said, like
respect what
over
you're saying.
time.
But what we're saying is possible
It's
as
usually
well.
people's
It's
own greed
possible,
and
period.
selfishness that leaves them susceptible to being scammed.
Miss D, we want to hear
I
that
just feel
poem,
like,
baby.
but I just feel like with I wrote a poem. I feel like over time you'll know if you're dealing with somebody, have a woman
Right.
or
It
a man or
depends
whatever,
to the
you're gonna
poem.
know. There are gonna be certain things that you're gonna see. If you can't call this guy after a certain time, but you can only speak to him in the daytime, that's why, because he away from the girlfriend or the wife or whatever. If you can't spend the holidays with this dude or whatever the case may, you gotta spend the days after with this nigga or this woman. She's with her family or he's with his family. So you're not gonna get those. It's just certain little things that people, oh well, like, no, come
That
on.
is true, Kiki, but that is not the case all the
It's
time. Some
That's
and
people
it.
know
it's
how
not
to
all the
adequately.
time,
Some
but a
people
lot
know
of
how to
times it is
adequately
like
wear
that.
them hats with multiple people, smooth in a bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does take that time. Like it takes that time to eventually find out. But some people know how to immaculately wear the motherfucking hats and be present for everybody when they need to be. It happens.
I
well,
did a
even
Girl, let me tell you, I used to have bitches hitting me up like, hitting me up. You calling the wrong phone, bitch. Wasn't you
let's
fucking with
go,
my nigga? Why you calling me for?
let's go.
And then I'm like, doesn't it make sense to you? I'm like, it's not ringing the bell to you why he don't answer the phone after a certain time? Doesn't it make sense why you can't come to his house? Why can't you spend the nights or whatever the case is? And if you do, it's probably because I'm not in town or whatever the case. It just be certain shit. And again, you hitting my phone up, bitch. I ain't sleeping with your man, you sleeping with mine. And again, like I said, I've been on both sides of the coin or whatever you want to call it. So I know how this shit goes.
That is possible. Both things you said and what me and Sunkist said is possible too. It's so many different
Yeah,
possibilities that can happen. Like, and it takes that person, like, if because it's always 2 people, right? Those 2 people. If that girl, maybe she doesn't see the red flags, but that guy, maybe there are no red flags. Like, it's just, all the different situations have so many variables.
even
Like,
even with Kiki's example, like specifically the holidays. So as the main, of course your man is gonna be or your woman's gonna be there on the holiday, and the
maybe
sneaky link ain't tripping because she knows he or she is coming, so they'll take the next day or the day after that. You know what I'm saying? So it is case sensitive.
yeah.
I did a video on a story where a woman was she pulled up to her man's other family on Thanksgiving, and for
Ooh.
both of them women thought they was married to this man.
Oh,
So
that's all.
yeah.
Let's go.
So on Thanksgiving, she found out on Thanksgiving that he had this whole other family, right? And they had a child and everything, and he was over there on Thanksgiving. So she pulled up to the house.
Let's go. I wouldn't have, but let's go.
Okay, GQ was late to the
Okay.
question. So GQ, as a man, I was talking to some females, right?
Right.
And we was talking about crushes, and they was basically like checking them off the list. And I asked them, why do you feel like you gotta be with every crush you have? Like, I think it's like I have a crush, like my first crush ever in life. We've never done anything, nothing, and I'm cool with letting it be like that to the end. Like it's been times where I felt like, oh, I'm ready. I'm gonna go see what that's about. But something has always held me back. So now I'm at the point where I'm cool with just letting that be a crush. That's fine. But they're like basically checking it out as a checklist. How do you feel about crushes? Do you feel like every crush has to be conquered?
Okay, I know this gonna sound cliche. Are we grown?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Are
We
we
don't grown
grown?
shit.
Because at this point in stage, what the hell is
I
a
don't
crush?
know.
Like that's what I would say.
We'll
What
call
is
it something else. Somebody that you're attracted to. Let's say somebody you're attracted to. Why do you have to conquer everybody you're attracted to?
you absolutely don't have to conquer everybody you're attracted to, and that's the point of discretion. Yeah, I'm attracted to a lot of people, but that don't mean that I want to go over there with this and go over there with that. It's somebody out here for me, you know what I'm saying? Or it's somebody who I actually want to give my attention to. So I wouldn't, hell no, ain't no point of going to conquer no crush. You for the streets. If you got
That's how I felt.
every single one, yeah.
That's too much for me.
I have a
seeking
question.
attention. That's what I say. You seeking attention if you got to give your energy and attention to everybody who you think you like you just ain't got no discernment. That's it.
So that's how we got to where we at now, because of kind of like what Cynical One just said, right? Because NT differs on that, right? Cynical One said men are more likely to pursue their crushes than women. But NT and I think somebody else said that they feel like that's not gender specific, because a lot of women these days are very aggressive towards y'all men. I agree with that though. Like women be hollering at men like niggas do.
But
I mean, it's been like that for as long as I can damn remember.
It's
you
here's the thing.
Maybe you just got the sauce.
I mean, that's just people in general. They're gonna go after what they truly want.
But it's always been like that.
Because I'll shoot my shot.
So I'm saying people are gonna go after what they want.
We can go back to when we was young. I don't know how it was in y'all high school, but in school for me, every girl I know always had a friend like, hey, my homegirl want to holler at you. My homegirl want to holler at you.
Yeah, but that's really her.
Right.
That's really her every time.
Right. Son, kids, I'm gonna need you to put an E on the end of the galaxy.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes too, it'd be like a
on a regular basis, but it depends on the woman.
Man,
what do you mean by
it'd be like a bucket list?
What you say, Kiki?
It's like a bucket list to them sometimes too.
Yeah, that's
how you got a bucket list
for
of like sex things that you want to do. It's like, man, what's that Lil Wayne song? I wish I could fuck every girl in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they was explaining it to me. Like that shit, they was explaining that shit like it was a checklist. I said, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you got a list of shit that you want to do sexually. You might want to travel a certain place. Everybody got, they certain shit. I'm not saying us. I'm just saying certain people, they have their own weird bucket list. And maybe for some of them, they like, okay, I'm not going to rest until I fuck every bitch that I want to fuck or every nigga that I want to fuck. It's a whole bunch of guys I be seeing on my Instagram.
Hey, Miss D.
But I ain't going to do it. I ain't that thirsty.
I believe you.
Hey, Miss D.
Thirsty, but I ain't that thirsty. I shoot my shot. I definitely will.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what Time said, and then I'm gonna give it to Miss D. Time said women get mad when the guy they like is not chasing them. And in a woman mind, the guys that are chasing them is not what she wants, because she wants the guy every other woman wants, like he said.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
What you think about this, Miss D?
I got a poem. Y'all want to hear it?
Go. Yes.
Yeah, let's hear this side chick poem. Okay, let's give her the summer big jam. So let's go.
Let's.
It's real quick, but this is one of my popular poems that people have me say, and it's called Side Chick. I'm gonna make this real sweet and quick. How to determine if you're a side chick. When the man tells you that your phone hours are between 9 and 5, like Big Red on the 5 Heartbeats, or tells you that you have an assigned day between Monday through Friday, weekends not included, you a side chick. Or you're the weekend. Your after hours are 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., like the after hour spot. Y'all know the motorcycle club? Yep. Side chick. If your man leaves his phone around and you call it and the names pop up as Jim, James, Paul, or Tyrone, you definitely a side chick. If you have never been invited to any holiday dinners, family events, sports events, or any events, side chick. If he tells you like Smokey did on Friday, don't you ever come by my job or house, you a side chick. How do I know these things, you ask? Oh yeah, once I was a side chick, or some may call it a piece of ass. But if you're still in denial, and here's one last clue. If you're a baby boomer, old school, or millennium, and your favorite songs are As We Lay, You're My Little Secret, or The Weeknd, girl, you most definitely is a side chick.
Uh-oh, Kiki.
I like all of those songs.
Man.
Let's go. We need all snaps in the chat.
Those was my songs when I was little.
All the snaps, y'all. Snap, 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 snap.
So that's how you know you was side
chick. Let me ask you a question, because when I was doing my little side chick shit, none of that stuff happened to me. So how
that
would
was
women
exactly
be
our point. Was it not
a side chick though?
Nah, cause you were, hey Kiki, you was a good side chick.
I said for people that don't know that they are
shout out to all the good
Natalia
side
said,
chicks
now
out
wait a minute now. I like them songs.
Yep, I'm writing her down. I'm writing her down right now.
I like those songs. But like I said,
it's determined if you
like
are a side chick, not that if you know you a side chick, ain't nobody trip. You know what I'm. There's women that are in denial that they're a side chick, and there's clues to let them know.
Yeah, I think it's a hell of a lot of women that's really in denial about being a side chick. But let me let y'all know right now tonight. Y'all side bitches. I'm sorry.
Salute. Take 2 shots. Let's go.
I'm joking.
Be proud, man, because what would we do without y'all?
Right. They will be at home bored.
Yeah, y'all are the ones keeping relationships together. Side chicks and side dudes.
Well, not we, but
keeping relationships together since the beginning of time.
Let's go, Kiki.
Well, okay, all right. So we got GQ up here. We got Sunkiss up here now, and we got Miss B up here. All right, chat, is y'all ready? Next question, girl 6, it's on you.
All right, let's go.
30 seconds after she reads the question, y'all, on the panel.
Sometimes a finger goes inside me.
Wow.
You fiddle with me when you're bored.
Wow.
The best man always has me first. What am I?
I don't know what you said. Yeah, you gotta read it again.
They said too much ad-libs. I didn't even hear the whole question.
Yeah, it was
right.
I gotta be quiet and let her read the whole thing.
I kind of cut it off when she said fingers.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing. So read it again for us, 5.
Okay.
Sometimes a finger goes inside me. You fiddle with me when you're bored. The best man always has me first. What am I?
And y'all still don't know the answer. I don't know.
I'm gonna check it out time.
That would be definitely a ring.
Yeah.
Yes.
A wedding ring at that.
Yeah. Yes. Y'all are right. Y'all are right.
I feel like somebody cheated because I Googled the answer too and Red
You
Wing
Googled that? That was an easy one.
I damn sure
you
did.
cheated?
I know
Okay,
somebody
so that's
cheated.
a penalty. That's a penalty, correct?
Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. You can't use
Kiki
Google.
Kiki is out for the
She used Google, yo.
Kiki will rejoin us.
And that
in the
was an
next
easy
round.
one.
There's no
Right.
cheating.
The best man gave it away.
And then you told on yourself, little sis. What's going on?
Right?
She back there cussing me out.
You didn't put her backstage, did you? Yeah, you did put her backstage. That's fucked
That is
up.
the penalty.
And she wanted to go backstage.
Damn.
Why would you
All right,
tell
let's
on
go.
yourself, Kiki?
Nancy
Why,
had the
I
right
don't
answer,
understand why
Miss
she
D
told
had the
on
right
herself.
What you say, Miss D?
I don't know why she told on herself. That's why she's
I
backstage.
know.
Why would you
I know.
tell on yourself?
She back there like, why the fuck did I say that? She will be
Shit
back
crazy.
next round. Okay, we ready for the next one, y'all?
Yeah.
All right. What is soft and wet on the inside, while hard and hairy on the outside? The word begins with a C, ends in T, and there's a U and N in between.
Wow. I'll answer.
Okay, wait, time. We got to slow down on my little sister now.
All
Can
right.
we answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's go GQ and Fun Kids with that one shot. Because I did not know what the hell it was. All right, let's bring Kiki on back. Welcome back, Kiki.
Welcome back.
First
Welcome
of all, I have a lot to say. Number one, I feel like there's a lot of cheaterization going on over here. It's a lot of cheaterization because ain't nobody get that answer without Googling it.
Nah, hey,
Yeah, everybody
I-
said wedding rings.
you just said the answer and then said you
Y'all
Googled it.
cheating.
You didn't even give us a chance. I would have answered it. That was an easy one.
You didn't know the answer.
Yeah, I did. No Google
Y'all
necessary.
y'all cheating. I'm not
You
playing with y'all no
use
more. My
Google,
feelings is
Kiki.
hurt.
That's
Y'all
cheating.
have your
Kiki always
business over my
trying to
little
wiggle out the
lonesome.
game. Every
Right.
episode, Kiki trying to wiggle out the game, y'all.
Cause I be cheating and my feelings really hurt. I'm gonna cry later.
Don't cry in the car.
Nope, I'm calling EsessionByEnicole
Nah.
after we done and I'm gonna cry. She gonna
She
hear
gonna
these
cry in the
tears.
backstage. Let's go.
And that's fact. I am going to receive a call after this show.
I'm gonna send you a
And
video.
as soon as I answer the phone, she gonna be like, first of all.
Not even hello. First of all.
That's what she got
If she don't answer my calls, I'm gonna send her a video of me crying like the people be doing on on Instagram.
Let's go, Kiki. Get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, I don't see
All
these
right, we
tears.
ready for the next one. Let's go. She's back in the game.
Okay.
What's long and hard when it's young, and soft and small when it's old?
What?
It's a banana.
Anybody got an answer?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna
Oh
say
no.
2 shots for me and Kiki because I definitely was gonna say banana. But then I was like, it don't get little though.
Damn, so I don't even know.
Mm.
It is a candle.
Mm.
Oh damn. That was a good one.
Thank
Yeah, I
All
never
right.
would have thought of it.
I'm saying thank you like I made up the question.
Look, Tom said me again.
Oh wow, it gets little and small. Mm.
Are you telling us you shrinking, Tom?
Now it's the cold water.
Yeah, it was cold that night.
See what had happened was
God, that is hilarious. Now I got images in my mind. A little
oh,
bit. What's the next one?
okay.
I'm joking, whoever that was. I'm just joking.
You ain't gotta hold back, Kiki, because look what he said about you.
Ah, I'm misogynistic energy.
Mhm.
Oh, that's crazy. Never heard that before.
What? You literally just told us both.
That's not being sarcastic.
I'm taking Kiki
Her
to
words.
all major networks because she need her own show, y'all.
Mhm.
And y'all stay
Her
tuned because she
words.
is coming with her YouTube channel. So all things Kiki, be ready. This girl just Rick James us basically.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, don't say that.
She Rick James us. She told us she was a side chick. She told us she cheated, and then she just said she never heard none of that shit before.
Damn. I had to
Yeah,
run.
I
remember
was
Rick
being
James?
sarcastic.
Yeah, I remember Rick
I'm
James was like,
definitely
I
her
never
words.
being
stepped on
sarcastic,
any
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
took it
remember
as she
stepping
was
on
being
any
smart. She was being
Yeah,
a smart ass. She was
listen.
being too nice, Kiki. She was being a
Yeah,
smart
I
ass.
definitely heard way worse.
Wait, who was
That's
being a
nothing to
smart
me.
ass?
Kiki was.
Me.
She was saying like, "Oh, I never heard that before." Like a
I
smart ass.
know, but she was serious too.
Oh well, I didn't take. I took it like she was.
That's Kitty.
I know
Okay.
Kiki. She was
I had
serious
to
Teach
go.
me
too.
something. Teach me
I had to
something.
go
Listen, I'm
downstairs.
just
I be
being
having your back,
honest.
and
Like,
see, I be having
See,
your back.
she
thank you,
said she
boo.
was being. I know Kiki. She was being
Thank you,
dead.
boo.
I had to
Let
go
me tell you,
downstairs
I'm
and
just being
refill.
honest.
I
Let's
like
be
how Miss
real.
D try to come and save you because she is the goddess of love. She was
Thank
giving
you.
you
You know,
love right
that's my
there.
girl. Love the poem and everything.
I really thought, okay, because she's a Libra, right? I keep remembering that, and I thought, oh, she's really being like a smart ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-mm.
I am.
Okay, that's that Libra. Let's go.
yeah. So it's all good though.
But wait, what
Okay,
was the
Kiki,
answer? I had to
you don't
run
have-
and get a refill. Just kidding. What was the
It
answer
was
to the question?
You said the damn answer,
You
crazy.
said it, didn't you?
I wasn't
She
here.
got
That's what
No,
the
it was
answer.
pineapple
it
or
was a
something
candle.
like that.
Is that the candle?
It was a
Oh.
candle.
Oh, the
Okay,
candle.
okay.
I was about to say
I said coconut. I didn't say. I don't even know. But okay.
I said
we are
pineapple.
drinking.
Okay.
We are drinking. We blaming it on the alcohol tonight.
Nah,
As
y'all try to
every
blame it on me.
Tuesday.
Blame it on
We
the
do every
alcohol all the
Tuesday.
time.
Hit that like button if you feel like us on the panel. Okay,
I mean,
let's go.
I entered the building with 2 shots, so I hope everybody paid the cover charge. Let's go.
We didn't
Right.
have to because we didn't answer with the wrong answer.
Yes, because listen, I got a question after this one.
Nah, go ahead. Let's go, Kiki. What's the question? Because we gotta warm us
No,
up.
no,
for
let's do the.
these GQ questions, these Galaxy questions.
Yes.
Now I want to do the next one, and then I'm gonna ask the question because I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, do y'all feel like men, women, or whatever? Do y'all feel like money impress people? Like I'm only asking the men. I don't want to say people. Do men feel like money impress bitches, or do they feel like they could come to them on some shit like, yeah, I'm broke, I ain't got it, but I'm really digging you type of shit?
Damn, there's no middle ground. Let's go.
No, it's no middle ground.
I'll,
It's just those two.
I'll answer. I can't. Some dudes, a lot of dudes do think that they think money will impress women. I mean, if you're the type of dude that understand money, you understand that it's a tool. So the amount of money you have alone really doesn't mean much shit. It's about what you do with it, how you do what you do with it. So
So if you're trying to date a woman and you know you ain't really got it together. Not saying you necessarily, it's just a general question. If you know you ain't really got it, you ain't got your own crib, you ain't your own car, you ain't got shit, but you think that the man who ain't got shit is gonna go? Because I had niggas who try to come and move in with me. That's why I asked this, and they ain't had nothing to bring to the table, like at all. And then he told me, "Oh, you only impressed by niggas who got money."
Yeah, I mean, I would just hold a woman going through shit like that accountable for her own situation. I don't even see how niggas like that end up in your vicinity. But if they do, hey, shout out to you for taking them off of the smart chick's hands.
Yeah, I'm
I
not bringing
mean,
nobody into anything. Fuck you.
what,
Yeah,
what are you really trying
I'm
to
just
do?
being real. I try not to keep motherfuckers like that in my circle, and that's just on some homie shit. So if you a chick, I don't even know how niggas like that even get near you.
Salute the enablers. Let's go.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you
Hey, dude,
think,
I'm
GQ?
not gonna lie. I was an enabler at one point because I know niggas who had money, but okay, yeah, GQ answer.
Well, like Aunt say, man, not being in the vicinity, that's what it
GQ.
is. But can you hear me?
Yeah, let me turn you
We
up a
can
little
hear
Yep.
bit.
So what I'm saying is, um, a dude, any real dude, know that if he ain't got no money, he shouldn't really be fooling around. So he trying to finesse you. He trying to see how far you gonna let him go. And
Hey,
like Aunt
Rose.
said, if you take that dude on, that's you. You should know better too. So I don't see why you would take that dude serious, and the minute he see you about to take him serious, he like, oh yeah, I got one, and I'm about to get her.
Hmm.
So yeah, don't
I think I'm
yeah,
sorry. I just wanted to ask, like, do you think that women like having projects, like a man that they think they could fix up
yeah,
I feel
when
like
he ain't got
some
nothing?
do.
I
I
mean,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
some
because some women
yeah,
have
go ahead.
egos.
Yeah, I was gonna say some women do.
Really?
That's a turn off for me. Just because I understand the mentality behind that. If you feel like you need a project or whatever, more than likely that ain't because of your standards in the dude. That's because of your standards in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you
Facts.
got a dude that you gotta fix up and all of that, that means you want a man that's not even a complete man. You know what I'm saying? So that really doesn't challenge you to be a complete woman. All you gotta do is just put a roof over this dude's head, feed him,
Rose,
have
let's
some
go. I
clothes
see
from
you
time
a
to time.
member.
It doesn't force you to do everything the woman needs to, you know what I'm saying, that the woman needs to do for an actual man. All you got to do is really mommy this nigga. So like that shit is off for me. I don't even want no chick like that.
Right.
Thanks for being a member, Rose. I see you.
Let's go.
Roast
Kiki,
success.
are you talking about, because there's variables to everything, at least I see all sides or a couple extra sides. So with your question, are you speaking with regard to something new and fresh, like dating, courting, or are you talking about in a relationship 5 years later or whatnot?
Hey, Mr.
Like
Himself.
new and courting somebody, like how we spoke about people wearing masks and everything like that, and they pretend like maybe they had it maybe they had it, and then they kind of fell off, but they don't want the girl to know that they fell off, right?
Okay.
So now they looking for a woman to kind of take care of them type of situation.
Right. Okay.
Because I've been that type of woman. Like I've met guys and they had it. They had the houses, the cars, they had the money and stuff. And then when we was dealing with each, they ain't had nothing. And I'm saying like, well, what happened to all this shit?
Yeah. Suddenly
That
see
you
more
know what I'm
like
saying?
what?
Like what the fuck?
I've definitely been in that position before, man. Like,
And
what
then
the
they act like
fuck?
sit here and
Nah,
feed you, take care of you. They ain't never lived with me because I don't play
you
for that.
you you
But
think now hold up. I didn't understand all of that. Now you think maybe you was just with some hustlers, like they was just some hustlers, because sometimes hustlers can just be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? They can project a certain lifestyle when it ain't really like that.
Yeah.
And other times, them niggas just go broke. Like they out there hustling and risking shit. So every now and then some shit just don't work. So nigga might have been straight when you got with him, and then overnight that motherfucker just lost that shit. That shit
That,
happens.
that future faking.
Yeah.
It's
No,
be
that ain't
anything though,
faking.
because
He's saying like they have good periods and they have
Yeah.
No, I know
bad
what he's
periods.
saying.
We
I
was
know what
talking about this before. So no, I mean, but hey, some niggas is just full of shit. Like some
Yeah.
motherfuckers is just full of shit the whole time. Like
Right.
none of this
Picture
shit's real.
faking.
Yeah.
at all. And then it'd be sad too, because I've met men and they be like, they know my situation, like I'm a single mom or whatever the case is, and then they'll try to, try to play on those type of emotion. It's so weird. But I feel
Yeah.
like if you're a man and you really don't have shit, you shouldn't be out here dating at all, period.
Men
But I feel
and
like that
females.
Getting your
goes.
shit
I feel like that goes
together.
the same for these females too.
Facts.
That too, hell yeah.
Because
That's why I said
females,
if I'm
it's
not
a
where
lot
I
of
need to
females
be,
out
I'm
here
not
that
dating.
just strictly want. It's a lot of females out here that strictly just want to date to try to get a motherfucker to take care of their ass.
Facts.
That's true.
Who was it that one week that said a lot of times a woman wants a man to take her out to like, all these expensive
Me, I
restaurants,
said it.
but
Me,
can you take yourself out to all these
I
expensive
said
restaurants?
it. You want the first date? Remember when that whole little list came out?
Yes.
First dates where you're
Oh,
not supposed to take a female. Bitch, if you ain't never took yourself to none of those places, how dare you expect that man to take you there? First,
That was
date
the
yourself.
dumbest list ever.
Make
yeah,
your
because I
treat
like
yourself.
fucking
Make
Applebee's.
yourself love yourself before you try to require all these things from a man.
Mhm.
That's a fact. Because I done took niggas on trips and all that. So whatever I want in a nigga is because I've done it too. And I can do it because I've done it.
And
I've
women need to
taken
stop
niggas on
hating
trips and
on
they ain't
women
had
who
to
can
even
do
dig
that
in their
too.
pocket.
There's a lot of women that hate on women for that too. Like, don't hate on a woman who knows how to treat herself, so therefore she has no problem treating a nigga. Don't hate on
Okay?
that woman because you don't treat your nigga.
Mhm.
Well, they probably hate because they don't do things like that for
That's
their
what I
man.
said.
So
Exactly.
it's like, I mean, and
Don't
it just
or change,
it
whichever the
depends.
case. Stop hating.
Some women are
I just
comfortable
feel like
and some
social
women are
media got
silly.
the whole world all fucked up. Social media makes these bitches feel like they're up here when they're really not. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to want more for yourself because you're supposed to. Like, let's be real. But
But do it
honestly
for
speaking,
yourself
if
before
you
you
ain't never
require it from
even
another
been to
person.
fucking Ruth Chris or whatever the little restaurant, every city got certain different restaurants. But if you ain't never been to certain restaurants and certain places or been to certain vacation spots or a nigga ain't never did certain things, you can't expect that when. So I get it. That shit is crazy
Yeah,
to
do it
me.
for yourself. My thing is just that, like, I agree with you on the part of you should always want more for yourself, but do that for yourself first, then with a man. Because regardless of anything, no matter what a man does for you, if you don't love yourself, what he does for you is never going to fill that void of you loving yourself.
Okay.
So you're wasting that man's time.
That goes back to what I was saying earlier. I'm like, that shit really speaks for the standards you have for yourself.
Yeah.
Like the baddest bitch is never taking care of a nigga because she
Right.
knows she don't have to. You know what I'm saying? She knows she the baddest bitch.
What is considered the
And
baddest
what
bitch?
does that mean? That's how I was
Hey,
about to say. What
whatever
is that
whatever
supposed
the
to
hell
mean?
whatever the hell she thinks that shit is. But if she knows she's that, she ain't about to be taking care of no damn.
There's some
It
bad
don't mean
bitches.
it don't mean that a
basically a
nigga gotta
woman who
take
knows her
care of her.
value.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
don't mean
basically
that
a
a
woman
man
who knows
gotta
her
take
value.
care of her neither. But she know damn well, like a fully grown man is not even gonna allow a woman to do that.
Right.
And
Let's say if
that's
this
what she gonna
man
want.
falls on hard times though,
If
and
he
he
That's
fall
needs
on
this
hard
woman
times
to
and
take
y'all in
care
a
of him.
relationship, if y'all already in a relationship and you love that man and he fall on hard times, you supposed to hold his ass down. What you mean?
Nah,
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
but
saying.
but you
that's to
can't
an
confuse
extent.
falling on hard times for
If
just
y'all in a
being
relationship, if
Nope.
y'all
Not
just
not
being no, if
yeah,
y'all in a
let's say
relationship
that the
and
nigga
you
got
read
in,
that motherfucker, wait a minute.
nah,
You to be with somebody, Auntie talked about this last episode, I want to say, and he touched on it just now. Like, especially like those females who get with, say, you with the dope man. Okay, you know it's gonna be good times and hard times. If you with him through them good times, then you do need to be with him through them hard times. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, hey,
That's a
I get
fact.
that, but let's keep it real. There's a difference between a motherfucker going through hard times and just being a lifetime fuck up.
Yes,
Fact.
definitely.
Like,
There has
Major
to be
difference.
a
Yeah,
Yeah.
stipulation.
major difference.
There has to be like some
Absolutely.
kind of boundaries and some like, okay, you're on hard times. We are together. We are one. I got you. But until a certain point, because like Ant was saying, there's some men that are in women that will just take that and run with it. And then somebody that's
Nah,
thinking, I got
no.
you because we're
somebody
together,
that's being
But
they'll
let's
enabled.
take
not even
advantage
forget
of
No,
that,
that.
man.
So
that
Let's say if
becomes a user though. What I'm saying is motherfucker following hard times, boom. Y'all already in a relationship. You say you love this man. Y'all y'all put a plan together and y'all repair that. Boom, y'all keep it moving. But there's a lot of women out here that get with a man, he got it, he lose it, and then you gone too. That's whack as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Let
or
me
let's
ask
say
you.
God
Who was over there
forbid
for
his
him in the
health
first place?
fails or whatever the case may be.
Let,
Let's
let
say
me ask
he
you.
wound up getting into a car accident, or let's say that he's in the
Yeah, that type
hospital or
shit.
whatever,
Yeah.
and he cannot provide. That happened to me. It was a point when my dude got into a car accident. I had to be the one out here working my 9 to 5 and then also doing other shit and then other shit to make sure that we was good. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part. So I'm not just talking about just losing your money. I'm talking about also your health. Your health could fail as well. God forbid you dealing with a hustler type nigga, he get shot. He can't walk.
Exactly.
Now I
Yeah.
gotta be the breadwinner and take care of him too. It falls under a whole umbrella of different things, not only
yeah,
just he not making no money this month type of shit.
it's case sensitive. I think it just depends on
Well, I mean,
the
yeah.
variable.
Well, there's a difference between a hustler and a gangster too. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with a gangster, you dealing with a thug, or you dealing with a hustler. Hustlers are gonna hustle.
Correct,
So yeah, there are gonna
Cynical.
be hard times. There are gonna be.
But
No, go
when we
ahead, Auntie. I was just
when we
telling
say
Cynical, and
hustler, what does
that's
that mean?
exactly what I was talking about. I was talking about temporary because say the shoes on the other foot, like what Kiki said, the female get into a car accident, she gonna expect that nigga to be there and do everything. So my thing is just saying, like, because I get what Sunkiss is saying as well. I ain't talking about them people who get comfortable and turn into a leech. I ain't talking about that.
Yeah,
I'm
Right.
talking about y'all in a relationship, y'all together, y'all be together through whatever. Now, I do think is very much so a difference between boyfriend, girlfriend, and a wife and a husband. I feel like a lot of people get that shit confused because girlfriend, boyfriend do not mean death to us part. So
I hate
motherfuckers need
that
to
term.
set their shit up. So but I mean, like if like she said, a car accident or you fell down the steps, something like that. Like you're supposed to be there and hold that person down. But a lot of people, when shit get rough, they be gone.
And at the end of the day, these are the conversations that connections fail to have. You should
Yeah.
know this kind of stuff before you invest and commit, because you can nip it in the bud right then and put a person where they belong. Okay, we're just, when I'm bored and I want to kick it, their old boy go or their old girl go. If it's a long term and it's all like those types of things should be established. But people don't
Right.
want to have real conversations because either they're not trying to turn the person off or they feel uncomfortable or whatever. And it's like, let's be uncomfortable up front. Let's not be uncomfortable 6 years later after we've done all of this and been, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And
even
that's
in
why I fuck with Kiki, because Kiki, like, she's my little sister. So we say it like it is what it is. You rock with it, you roll with it, or you don't, right? And that's where I was getting at with the beginning conversation when I asked about what them females told me, because I feel like today's society, everything is based on who you're attracted to. When attractiveness lasts this much long, what about y'all bond? What about these conversations that you, Sunkeisha, said? Like, y'all not having no conversations that's worth shit. Y'all just worried about what a motherfucker look like when he could get burned with grease in the face tomorrow. Or, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, and you just with the motherfucker because you think they cute and you want to fuck. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And that's cool. But it should be established. Like, don't
right that part, yeah.
And don't play with it. These days, a long time ago, like years ago, in my mind, I was like, why do people like the whole idea of saying I love you to somebody to lock them in when you know you bullshitting? Like, why is that a thing? Like there are plenty of somebodies for everybody's somebody. You know what I mean? So there's some people that just want to fuck. There's some people that just want to hang out. There's some people that want to have a future. There's some people that want to get married.
Yeah.
Like there's somebody for everybody. So it's like, why are we
Tell the
playing games
truth.
out here?
Yeah, I know I say it all the time. You take the one dude that want a poly relationship, he go find the one bitch that thinks she's Cinderella that want to have the Prince Charming save her, bring her shoe, get married, and have kids, and y'all get together, and you don't want to tell the bitch that you want a poly relationship, and now she's brokenhearted, about to turn crazy, and you want to call her crazy, and you made her go crazy. Like, what the fuck?
There's that.
Now, hold on.
Hold up. I want to know. Hey, hold up. I want to know how you make somebody go crazy. How in the hell? I believe
like,
if I can make you go crazy, man, damn that. Yo.
Basically, what Sunkist said. You playing with somebody's psyche. You telling them you love them. You doing all of you fucking the shit out of her. Eating ass. Doing all this shit.
Whoa. Let's get the rewind.
Whatever drives the bitch crazy, drove the bitch crazy.
If I can make you go crazy, it's probably because you already were crazy.
Oh my God.
Like, straight the fuck up.
Now that
go ahead, Kiki. What you think?
You gotta tell the truth. You gotta be open to what the fuck you want to do. If you telling it, I'm big on communication, and this was the thing before for me. No, that ass. Before in the past, I would let a nigga tell me whatever. Oh yeah, you my one and only, whatever. And I just went with it because they wasn't open to say, listen, I'm gonna be dating other females, but you my number one or whatever the case is. And it sounds crazy to other people, and it sounds crazy even when I say it, but it is what it is. If you open and honest with a person, then that'll eliminate all the other bullshit. You're not going to be spending the night at my house, fucking me raw, telling me you want a baby, telling me you want to get married, playing house with my kids too, and shit like that. When you involve all of these things, you have women and people in general thinking, oh my God, this person is my one and only person. And in the back end, he over here or she over here playing other bullshit. You cannot play with people's feelings and think that this shit is gonna go cool. That's how people be getting killed and everything like that. If you open and honest with somebody, I can't never say you ain't never tell me what it was because you told me, and it was either my choice to either stay or walk away. And if I decided, okay, well, I know this nigga still gonna be dating other women, but he told me this, and this, and I'm gonna just decide to stay, then that's on me. And I have to just deal with whatever consequences come with that. But if you didn't tell me this shit before, and I'm thinking I'm your one and only, and we got this happy little family situation going on, of course you're going to piss somebody off because you're playing with their emotions and you playing in their face. And that's how people go crazy.
Exactly. Hold on, y'all. Gerard Adams, welcome to the galaxy. Never seen that name before, but you're more than welcome to always return.
Really?
He said in 2024, huh?
That's me.
Oh.
I know the name Gerard, but I didn't think it was that Gerard.
Lord.
Oh shit.
Take 2 shots.
Welcome to the galaxy.
I'm here already.
2 shots, Nicole.
Welcome your other side to the galaxy.
Yes, son.
Two shots for you, girl.
GQ said, what is exactly calling on horse?
I know what I heard.
Yes, you know what? I'm just confirming for the chat. Yes, she did say eating ass. But
you know what? I was definitely bypassing that motherfucking comment, but I said what I said.
Nope, y'all didn't want to let me talk.
And from what I hear, the men are getting turned down too because these women is eating their ass too. So
I don't know about it. There's a song about that.
Hey, yes, we do.
I said the other brother on the panel, but I won't even. That's bullshit. I don't do that.
A lot of men out here like it.
Let's start with
it. I done met a few.
Let's start with Auntie. What's happening?
If motherfuckers like ass play, that's on them.
I feel the same way, Auntie. I feel exactly the same way. Shit.
But
Now there's two
at
men on the
Rookie
panel,
Hop
right?
got everybody out here.
at the same time,
Ain't that
notice
who
what
made that
you
song?
said though,
Swiss
because
Sweet?
y'all ain't just gonna gloss over that shit, right? So yeah, there's a lot of things a person can say to you, but you can't just be let off the hook for being a horrible judge of character. Like
Let's
just
go.
because somebody says some shit and does some freaky nasty shit does not like it doesn't mean that they're always telling the truth or being genuine. And it doesn't always even mean that they're a bad person. Sometimes they fuck like they're just mentally fucked up themselves and don't even realize what they're doing. And you just happen to be a casualty. So it's not always somebody playing with their emotions. That's why you're supposed to be able to protect yourself at all times.
Right. There's some
Protect
people.
yourself,
Well, that's why you.
protect your
So then
own
don't
emotions.
get mad when people will say that you. Then don't tell people that this person is crazy when they were so-called casualties. Don't run around telling people, "Oh yeah, this
I mean,
girl."
hell yeah, you crazy.
There's
Hell
some
you,
people.
hell yeah, you crazy if you out here getting dickmatized and tripping every single time somebody tells you a bunch of bullshit. Like, yeah, something wrong with your ass. You taking shit too damn seriously.
But that's why I tell everybody
that
over
shows
here
the
all the
immaturity
time,
of a nigga.
I always
And a
talk about
female.
on this platform that people need to get away from this microwave ass society ass shit. You need to fucking take your time, especially if you sitting out here fucking motherfuckers raw. You know that you can't control your emotions. Y'all need to be taking that shit slow. Or either you need to be honest with yourself, like Kiki said. Don't be just honest with the other person. You need to be honest with yourself.
Check this
too.
out, right?
If you going into this situation and you and this nigga saying all he wants is to have a good time, then you need to tell yourself the truth about that shit.
Don't
think that any amount of fucking or cooking is gonna change his mind because he said he was here for a good time.
All right, so check this out, right? You know you live in a good neighborhood. Does that mean you don't lock your doors?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So I get it. Yeah, you genuine, you in love, and you got all these cool feelings and shit. But there's some fucked up ass people in this damn world. You just gonna trust all of them?
There's a lot of people that think they're not
a
fucked
lot
up.
of people don't know
there
that.
are people that don't think they're fucked up that are really fucked up. Like they think they're in the right place and in the right headspace, and that everybody else is the problem. So you have to know where you at in your space and in your mindset, because not so much that you're gonna attract who and what you are. I mean, if you say, for instance, you're somebody that vibes high, you're gonna attract dark and light. Everybody's gonna try to come to you.
That's what I said. Is my mic not working?
A big thing, but like you have to know where you at in your space and in yourself, so that when you do. And then there's another thing: are you looking for people or are you attracting people? Because when you're out here thirsty, and not so much thirsty, but there's some people that are looking for love, they're lonely, and the vibration of lonely is lack. Like, how you think if you're lonely, how do you think you're gonna go out here, find somebody, and they're gonna fill that void? That's not up to that person. Like, some people, they think, I'm sad, I want to be happy, so let me get into a relationship. Can't nobody make you happy if you're not happy. It doesn't matter.
I said that.
So it's like you can't. So some people give their person, like, they put too much, they expect too much from their person, and then wonder why they're disappointed or whatever. It has nothing to do with that person.
That's what I said. It's a lot of people who should not be in the runnings to even be acceptable for relationships.
Facts.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but like you said, if you live in a good neighborhood, are you not gonna lock your doors? There's gonna be one motherfucker that's gonna say, nope, I don't lock my doors. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so they don't even get the concept. Like, we take for granted that everybody thinks the same and does that, and it's not true. There's gonna be somebody in that neighborhood be like, nope, I don't lock my doors. I live in a good neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? So there is people that's like that, though. We take for granted that some things, to me, is common sense, but it's not common sense to everybody, if that makes sense.
And I'm just saying, the one person in the neighborhood that doesn't lock their door and doesn't have an alarm system is the most likely to get got.
Not necessarily, but I feel what you're saying.
He's more likely than the person that has their alarm system on and has their doors locked.
Honestly,
You're
I just say
right. You're right.
communication, what you call all of this. Just tell people what the fuck it is. People won't call you crazy. People won't be all up in their feelings. I don't go fuck about nothing else. Just tell what the truth is. There's a lot of people who's gonna go with what you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you just be honest and tell people, yo, listen, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Let's just have some fun. Let's chill. Let's smoke. Let's drink. Let's fuck. And it
But
is what
that's
it
why I
is.
said what I said, Kiki, because that's not good enough. Even if the person tells the truth, you got to tell yourself the truth. Because how many bitches out here get told that shit and feel like if they suck his dick good enough, if they fucking good enough, if they cook the meal good enough, he gonna change his mind and fall in love with her. Motherfuckers need to be honest with themselves first. Fuck what a motherfucker say about anything. You got to be honest with yourself first.
That's what I'm saying. If you
And
honest
then
with
that's why I
yourself,
don't feel bad for certain situations like that. Because then I'll ask, well, what was said? What did, like, you know, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm nosy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? Like, what was said? What did he say? Like, did you think? And then, oh no, he said that we just was gonna have a good time. Okay, well then, bitch, that's on you because he told you flat out what it
Right.
was. You just wasn't using these, which was your ears
Now, them
and
is the
your
bitches that you
brain
can call
and
crazy.
listening
Right.
to it.
but I'm like this. I'm like, even if
Because he
I ask
told
questions, somebody can still lie. That doesn't give me an excuse to get got by somebody lying. I should be knowing that you full of shit. Like when I hold myself to a higher standard, that shit ain't gonna get past me, at least not for long.
How
I
how
agree with
much
that too.
of it do you think
Yeah.
has to do with expectation?
Yeah, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? People see shit that people see what they want to see rather than what's right in front of them.
Mm-hmm, fact.
Yeah.
But hold on,
really
y'all, because I don't want us to gloss past GQ2 from the chat question. GQ2 from the chat said, in 2024, what is falling on hard times? Like, really, though.
Somebody
That's
getting
basic.
hurt.
Everybody falls.
Let's say somebody the job is not what it was at that time. Let's say you were fucking, I don't want to keep using like a hustler or anything like that, but let's just say if you was working a job and they started, you know, making cutbacks or whatever the case may be, those are hard times as well. I always use
Honestly,
my
I feel like hard
examples in
times
life.
is opposite. I feel like hard times is anything opposite of good times. Period. Fuck all that
I
shit.
mean,
What
everybody.
does that
But
mean?
you
What does that
gotta
mean?
don't got it.
differentiate it though.
Either you got it or
Everybody
you don't
falls
got it or
on
you
hard
lost.
times. Everybody just does.
But
shit.
everybody falls on that time where you might have lost your job
Exactly.
or whatever the case may be. You can't. I'm not gonna like just dismiss a nigga. Oh, you lost your job, but then you're not looking for another job. Okay,
Understand like this. Okay, so good times would be like this. Let's say you with a dude, he's a real estate agent, right? Hell of a market. He's selling homes and shit like that. You're able to go on vacations. You got all of this shit. And then it's a stretch for like a year, 18 months, where motherfucker ain't able to sell shit. It just happens like that.
It do.
That's up to that spouse, right? That spouse knows that they're on commission, so there's gonna be ups and downs. It's not a every 2 weeks we're bringing
that's what I'm saying. That's falling on hard times. You're not with a lifetime fuck up. That's just the industry. He made 3 years the damn salary in 6 months. So now you're going through the hard times. That's the downs.
So
is that hard times or is that part of
it? Let me say this about hard times, and we say this. We're grown. If you lose your job, nothing is stopping you from going to get another job. If you actually out here doing what you're supposed to do, you have 3 to 5 months of savings, or you plan for hard times. So there's no, I've been on hard times for a long time. I hear you on that, Aunt. Yeah, people do go through shit, but in the sense that people be like, if they fall on hard times, get your ass up and do something. Because let's be honest, as a real man, and if something happened to you and you can't go get it from point A, you're gonna go get it from point B or C or D or E or F. So that excuse of, oh, they fell on hard times, yeah, we hit a little spell, I got it, and that is everybody. But the expectation is for us to be grown and fucking keep on pushing, not to just sit around. So if you are with somebody and they fell on hard times and you watch them continue to keep falling on hard times, that's a different story. We fall, we don't continue.
Keep in mind,
hard times. Is what
GQ. Let's also keep in mind, right? Hard times ain't always financial. Some people go through, you know what I'm saying, bouts of depression.
Yeah.
People got issues with PTSD. People
I agree.
don't do shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's why I asked what is considered
Yeah.
hard times, because
Yeah.
everybody don't see it that way. Oh, I caught cancer. Fuck you, man. I can't stay around here with this shit. That ain't hard times.
Right.
That's life.
Right.
That's
That's
all
what I'm saying. Because
variables.
how society is set up right now, a lot of these females, like I love that you brought that up because that is so valid. And that is something that I see these females that's out here right now, they're leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like if
That's
they with a
crazy work.
man, he got his shit together, you with him, you on the gram, you flexing, he gets sick. That's a perfect example of cancer. I actually know somebody who went through that. Girl, leave.
Gone.
Leave. She's gone. That's fucked up. But if some shit happened
that's
to you,
crazy.
you expect for that man to stay there and hold you down. That is fucked up. That we hold our men to a different standard than we hold our own fucking selves to.
Thank you.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
case
crazy.
sensitive. Everybody's rock bottom or everybody's
Yeah.
hard time isn't the same in every situation. So
Yeah.
it's hard to say it's hard to have like a baseline because it's different for everybody. And it doesn't mean somebody
And that's
else
why it goes back to what you
wrong.
said earlier, son,
It is.
which is y'all need to be having these conversations. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Period.
Y'all not having these conversations of, you know, because life does happen. Y'all gotta step. Ain't nothing wrong with having fucking and having a good time and living your life. But if you think that you want to be with this person long term, y'all need to be having some long term conversations. Mr. himself said there's a
People
lot of
don't have
falling
these
on hard times.
conversations.
Hold
I
on,
used to
Kiki,
have.
Mr. himself said there's a lot of falling on hard times. Every day is not going to be a good day. You can lose it all in a brief moment, for real, for real. Fact. And I want to greet the people that are coming in. It's a lot of people coming in. Hey y'all, welcome. We just having conversation. You know, only losers aren't prepared for the lean years in life. Let's go, Mella.
Let's go. Not losers. Let's go.
Serious.
I don't think that's necessarily
okay, y'all
true.
see it.
Right, that's all. Wait a minute, but let's turn.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to
I agree,
Mahogany.
Kiki.
For
I don't
sure.
think that's true either. Because like
I don't think that's necessarily
I had
true.
a whole situation of circumstances of physical ability to do things change in my life that I had no idea that was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I had
no, Ms. D, but we're not saying okay. So,
but he's saying be prepared, right? Like only loser. Like, how was I supposed to prepare for that? Like,
okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Okay, so when you went through this, right? When you began to go through this, did you come up with solutions for what you were going through?
Not at first, because I went into like a shock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then you get, because you're human, so you're allowed to lose your shit for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then after you lost your shit, then you came back and put some shit together, right?
Right.
It's a lot of people out here that are losing their shit and then expecting for the next motherfucker to just pick that shit up for them.
Okay, well, because I read that comment like he was saying, like, you're a loser if you don't prepare, but you can't always prepare for every. So maybe I read it
right.
Nah, I mean,
because I'm like, I lost my job and I
Raven.
had my savings put away, and I had to live off of my savings for a minute until things kind of got back together. Because most people, they do save, some people don't. But the way I read it just like how you did.
Yeah.
So,
like based off
I get what Ms. D saying though, because a lot of things happen. You know, that's how life is. Period. It's unexpected shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you do feel like, okay, I got myself comfortable, I'm in this position, right? Some bullshit can happen, but it's about how you bounce back. And it's a lot of people out here nowadays that are with a motherfucker for their fallback plan. When you should be the one coming up with solutions, not relying on somebody else to be your fallback plan, if that makes sense.
That's facts.
Now, like I think how they read it, like
you already know, Mahogany.
I think how they read it, for instance, I'll give you my own example. Like, you can have stuff put away. You can plan for the future, right? But when that event that happens is something that's going to last for the rest of your life, you weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's absolutely. When it affects your whole entire life and you have to change your whole entire life, you can't prepare for that. I'm saying it from experience. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. So I'm not a loser because I didn't. That's why I was like, what does that mean?
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah,
to read it.
Comment.
Yeah, to read it word for word is like,
my thing with that was, like, say that life-changing experience happens while you're in a relationship. For me, from what I feel like I see as far as like social media, the different conversations I have, right? The men are holding women down more than women are holding men down. But the women expect the men to be there no matter what happens. But they're not doing the same for men. And they have a lot of things to say to these men that they want to be there through whatever happens in their life, but they would not do the same. I have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
All women or certain women?
No, not all women. No, of course, nothing is 100%. What I'm saying is the majority of what I see, because like, come on, we talked about this, right? The majority that we see in social media is the negative side of shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that's really handling their business, really got their head on right. A lot of them not even into social media. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the younger generation, that's their go-to is social media, reality TV, that type of situation. So from what is pushed, it's a lot of women that require things from men that they refuse to give to men. And I don't agree with that.
Some women are jaded to that point. That doesn't make it okay. It doesn't give an excuse, but some women are.
Can you start over saying can you say that again, Sunken?
I said some women are jaded to that position, and it does not excuse the behavior, and it does not make okay. But some women are jaded to that point, like they let experiences knock down who they really are, and then they turn into a creature of circumstance based off of their choices, even though they may blame it on the person that did something to them, and they may not take accountability for allowing that to happen. That's neither here nor there. But you know what I mean? Some women will go left because it didn't.
Well, I just think that the social media shit is crazy. I feel like it's very sad that people allow social media to let them dictate how you should run your relationship. I've never been that type of woman. If my man, no matter whatever guy I was dealing with, if they were going through some shit and they helped me out throughout the time, I'm going to do the same for them. Even if they didn't, it's been times and I still hold the nigga down. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. I'll help you out. Oh, you need some food? I got you. You need some place to stay for the night? I got you.
That
can't stay forever.
Was that to your detriment? Or I said, was that to your detriment, or was it beneficial in the end with all of those situations, or any of them?
None of the situation. Well, not every situation wasn't beneficial. Some of them were, and some of them just honestly was not. It was just like they basically were like on some using type shit. But would I let that make me like, would I let the fuck ups that people have done make me the person, oh, I'm never gonna help anybody and fuck all these niggas? If that was the case, I'd be a lesbian. But
not a lesbian.
You know.
That was, it's either this or lesbian. Let's go. But yeah, I got it.
If it was that bad. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's just people. I feel like social media definitely does play a big role, especially now in this generation. All of this, like, I love the music, don't get me wrong, but all of this city girl, oh, fuck these niggas and stuff like that, I feel like that shit is kind of crazy to me. And me and EsessionByEnicole was having this conversation the other day. Remember when I was like, oh, these niggas, I don't need a nigga, and you was like, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We do. We definitely do.
We do. I always say, I feel like, people take words so much out of context, like the whole independent woman thing. Like, independence means you are self-sufficient. That doesn't mean that you are self-sufficient to where you don't need to be in a partnership. Nobody's meant to live alone. If whatever your sexual shit is, that's your business. But everybody needs their person. Like, so to keep talking about you don't need a man, I don't know what type of woman you are, because I need a man. But I can take care of myself. I can take care of my child. I still need a man though. And when you have that man, you are to respect that man. That man ain't just there to be your wallet, your dick, and your bill payer.
I think there's a difference between independent and being emotionally independent. There's a difference. So when you're emotionally codependent versus emotionally independent, if you're emotionally independent, it means you're good with or without that person. It does not mean you don't need them. It means you want them. So some people will look at if you tell them you don't need them, if you tell them you don't need them, they take offense. But if you think about it, when somebody needs you, how can you trust their intention? If they need you, they may just be trying to have their need met. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, so if I need you, it means I need you because I can't, versus I want you because I really want to be there. I don't care about all that extra shit. I don't need you
I
to
feel like
make
that's I feel like that's semantics, because then we're going into the different meanings of need, right? When I say need a man, I'm saying companionship. I'm saying your partner in crime, whatever you want to call it. I don't mean need as in without them you're deficient.
Well, that comes with a vibration, though.
You know what I think?
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of, I mean, I don't know everybody's situation, but I feel as though a lot of young girls growing up, we always, if you lived in a single household when your dad wasn't around, if you grew up like that, you always heard, oh, you don't need a man. You could be an independent woman and this, and this. And, you know, I feel like some people are not ready for that conversation as well, because when you grow up in a single household without the father around, you always hear from the moms, oh, you don't need a man, or whatever the case is. You could be an independent woman and this. And I don't want to be by myself. Now I feel like I don't want a man. I don't need a man because emotionally, I'm just not ready for that shit at this moment. Can they fuck me? Hell yeah. I'm not turning down no dick. But as far as like the emotional and like right now, I don't need it. I don't want it. It is just not for me at this exact moment. But growing up in a single mom house, it was always, oh, you know, when you grow up, you got to be an independent woman. You know, you don't need no man. You could do it all by yourself. And that's not true. But I feel like people don't have these conversations
that's very
either.
important to say. I think that's very important to say, because, you know, that whole thing was put, like, this conversation about to turn crazy, because, you know, there was this whole thing from the government to separate families, period. They made women think that they did not need a man. The government turned into their man. They paid your rent, they gave you food stamps, and the man was out of the house. But I think it's fucked up to then tell your kids you don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I hear you and I can empathize with that. But my parents was together before I was here. They still together happily now. So I wasn't taught that. But you know, I heard the songs and stuff, like, you know, Beyonce and them, independent women, all this. But if you're telling a man constantly every day, I'm an independent woman, I'm a strong black woman, well, why is he going to help you? Why is he going to provide for you? Why is he going to take care of you? Why is he going to be gentle to you? You basically telling him you don't need him every fucking day.
Yeah, that's that vulnerability piece. Like, people don't want to be vulnerable because they don't want to be hurt. But vulnerability comes with connection. Like, how can you connect with somebody that you're with if you're not willing to be vulnerable? Independence is necessary for men and women, period. Even in a connection. However, when you come together, you're supposed to let those guards down and come on a level, like a level playing field. Like, you're not supposed to be so strong that you tell your man, well, I don't need you, I don't care anymore. Wait a minute. Like, people be
Yeah.
going at it the wrong way. Like it's one thing to be in a single mindset, but people be having a single mindset in a relationship because they don't want to get hurt. And it's like, what? What do you expect?
Yeah, and that's exactly right. And that's why I say you gotta take your time, because even if somebody breaks up, right? They say they take the time to heal themselves and now they're moving towards something new. Y'all still in the beginning of that. Gotta take y'all time, because y'all don't know what each other has been through and how y'all gonna come together. Like, you can't just, okay, yeah, we both healed ourselves. Boom, this is automatically gonna work. No, you still gotta figure out how y'all gonna work together. What's each other's quirks? What's each other's whatever? Like, I feel like I tell people, you gotta see somebody in all their emotional states, right? I need to see the nigga when he hungry. I need to see him when he irritated, when he mad, when he happy, when he's stressed. Like, you need to see all these things, because one of these emotions you might can't handle.
Right, you got to see me when I'm
But you
drunk.
feel like you
You
can't,
may not like the
he
drunk
keep you
me.
down.
I
Yeah.
agree. I
Jack
agree with Kiki, how people, like I was raised that way too. You don't need no man and all that. And it is, I say break that generational curse, because I feel like that's what it is. It was built to design to make us be separate. So yes, so definitely on the lines of what Nicole said, like when, and Kiki, yes, heal. That's what I'm gonna tell you before I move on. Make sure you heal and you're on the right track, because it took me, I had to heal myself as well. But on the other part, I was gonna say, because I have been single for a while and have, had to do things on my own, I approach men in a different way, and I tell them, listen here, I've been single and independent for a long time. So it's going to take me a minute to get used to having that man around and doing certain things. So if you can't handle that, we don't even need to be together, because I have to adjust to that, because I have been so independent or single for so long that I'm used to doing that. Not that I'm saying I'm not going to do the work, but if you're expecting for me to have that off the gate, it's not happening. Because
I think that's good that you tell them that, because most younger females, they was taught that, you know what I'm saying? If you're taught every day you don't need a man, once you start meeting men, you already have no respect for that man. Regardless of what that man brings to the table, regardless of how that man treats you, you still have it like, okay, and what you got? That ain't right. Because you don't want the man coming at you like, well, what you got?
Well, like it was mentioned before, with social media and any form of, whether it be movies, music, this reality TV, which there's no such thing if you ask me. But
correct,
like okay, so for everybody on the panel and in the chat, I think I may have said this before, but like there's music, for example. The music that a person listens to ultimately will let you know how they look at life. How is that not a thing? So if a woman is listening
to everything,
right, and so that means you're a little bit blended.
You're most likely, as an artist, you most likely listen to things that you can relate to. When you hear certain shit, if you ain't feeling that shit, you're gonna go to the next song. So that's what she's saying is absolutely true. Like, get around a motherfucker, see what they listening to. Oh, this how you rock.
This is how you rock and roll, like in the streets. So
what if I go from like the city girls to Panic at the Disco?
We know what Kiki. We know you, Kiki. No, we gotta go.
If you're listening to music where they're talking about disco, if you're listening to music that they're talking about are bitches and hoes and they're this and they're that, how do you feel like the man that you're dealing with doesn't look at you or other women that way? Same with other music. If a female listening to fuck niggas, they ain't shit, just get the money and dip. How does a man think that they're going to be, respected or whatnot if a female thinks that, they're listening to music?
How about this? I can answer that, and maybe the other man on the panel can answer that too. E, you mind sharing my screen for a moment? I'm just gonna pivot a
Okay.
little bit. Just a little.
Time I got used. They use
And everybody
me in
take a
my
shot
head.
or
I say
take a
I
gummy
hope
or
so
something. Let's go.
because if you can't be used, that makes you useless. Nobody is wrong for seeing. If people say,
All right. So we're gonna
Hold on,
start
wait.
here.
Yeah, I do agree with what Sunkit said. Everybody take their little shot now. Go ahead. Go ahead, Auntie.
I seen this. This is a good one. I
All right.
seen this.
And it's the truth. I always said relationships are supposed to be mutually beneficial. Everybody, and this is all relationships, intimate relationships, business relationships, friendships, real shit. All that shit should be mutually beneficial. But he explains it in depth and detail here.
all the time I got used. They use me in my head. I say I hope so because if you can't be used, that makes you useless. Nobody is wrong for seeing value in you and attaching to it in order to grow. You played the fool because you overextended yourself without being compensated in the proper form. A true prosperous bond forms when both people can use each other and the relationship becomes symbiotic. The reason a lot of people never get there is because we have this new term where everybody is looking for somebody that's equally yoked. A person with money don't need somebody with money. A person with money needs somebody with a plan. If you got a plan, you need somebody with money. If you got milk, you need somebody with cereal. If you got jelly, you need somebody with. You get the point. I'll have money, car, and a house and require the person you looking for to have money, car, and a house. No, you need somebody who's packing where you lacking and vice versa. You can buy $2,000 electronics and they won't do nothing for you until you put that $5 battery in there and you get the $1 million results. If you the electronic, then you need to be looking for the battery so you can get to the results. You too busy looking at the cost of the laptop and the cost of the batteries and not knowing the worth is actually about $500,000 a piece, because once put together, you get a $1 million result. Yeah, I know that's a hard pill to swallow. Your love of your life, your business partner, that spiritual connection that you're looking for might not be who you thought it was, but lean out on your own understanding. Find somebody you can use and somebody you don't mind being used by. I'm just a messenger. He'll bless you too.
That was a lady.
I absolutely agree
That
with
part.
that. That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be a puzzle
Absolutely.
piece. His weaknesses are supposed to be your strengths, and vice versa. It's supposed to be a puzzle.
Vice versa.
I'll go a step further, E.
Mhm.
When we both maximize our strengths, the weaknesses don't even matter no more. Them shits don't even exist.
That part. Boom.
It's
Yeah.
like they don't even exist. You focus on your
Yeah.
strength, and your weaknesses fade off into nothing.
Yeah.
You have to acknowledge or at least identify what those are so that you can cancel them out. I mean, we're all gonna have both, but you know what I mean? Like, to not know what they are, kind of.
But what he's saying is basically just amp what I said. Like if my weaknesses are his strength, that cancels it out. So we don't even got to discuss the weaknesses because we just fortified each other, basically.
I don't feel like these conversations are being had because nobody is really looking for real relationships. I feel like
That's
everybody's
not
just looking
true,
for a
though.
good
That's
time.
not true at all. If that was the
And
case,
most of the
everybody.
time,
If
I
that
don't
was the
feel like
case,
people have these conversations. I don't feel like a lot of people have these
if that was the
conversations. I'm
case,
not saying nobody
if that was
does,
the case,
but a lot of the
everybody
time
would.
they don't.
If that was the case, it wouldn't be so many relationship conversations. Motherfuckers is looking for the shit. They just refuse to put in the fucking work.
I mean,
Yeah, so I'm
it's
saying
not
they
even
don't have
putting in
a lot
the
of people,
work.
they don't have
People
these type
don't
of
like to.
conversations.
People don't like.
They
No,
don't.
believe
Listen,
it.
that they
Relationship conversations happen a lot. A lot.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't have serious conversations, and I've been in that. Let me tell you, I've been in. Everything is always fun. Nobody has the serious conversations that needs to be actually had. So then, when it is time, when something does happen, nobody know what the fuck to do because these conversations was never had in the beginning. That's all I'm saying. Like the guy was
we definitely said
saying,
that.
like, yeah,
So that's why we're changing it
conversation.
now, Kiki. That's why we're changing it now.
Yeah,
That's why we're
exactly.
doing what we're doing
Welcome
now.
to the galaxy. Okay.
So that's, you know what I'm saying? I feel everything you're saying, because that's where I feel that I do as a person that's older. I felt like I didn't have the right conversations and all the secrets and all that. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be that. My children and I have two sons. We have very, very good communication. And I got put down because they was like, you let your sons do too much or you're too open, but it works for us. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
So like, I feel that that we are
And
taking.
that's what's fucked up about this society. They don't run to that. Like you know, y'all be saying like a lot of people sleep on me or this channel or whatever. It's growing slow because I'm not naked. I'm not fighting. We talking about positive shit. We gonna have the hard conversations. I gotta hold myself accountable just like I talk about being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to look at the ugly side of life, but they want to reap all the benefits when you can't get there and truly be comfortable until you deal with the uncomfortableness of your bullshit.
I have a
And move
question.
I mean, people would have to look at themselves, and that's
what I'm
not
saying.
when you got to self-reflect and then actually make improvements. You know what I'm saying? Understand yourself, adapt and adjust. It's easier to just look at this motherfucker across from you and just tell them they the fucking problem. Real
Right.
shit. That's why I said, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to get a motherfucker with no job that's always down on their damn luck, because you don't have to realize that you're fucked up. Or you get to see this person's fuck ups, and you might even be able to help them fix them shits. And then when they fuck up again, you can just blame them. Hey, I did everything right, but you didn't do shit. Instead of just realizing, you know what? People like that shouldn't even be in my damn vicinity. I'm too busy handling my own shit and making sure that my shit's right. So I'm gonna attract other people that got their shit right and they got their shit together.
I have a question for everybody.
I'm just being, before you go, son, kids. I'm just saying I've been there, and for the most part, it's just certain types of women that won't eat, like for real. They won't even attempt that shit. Like they won't even attempt to fucking talk to me. Or when they finally do, they're like, "Damn, you seem like you was real down to earth. You just don't seem like you deal with a woman like me or whatever." You know, because they really don't feel as though they're on that level. They'll see the way I either move around the office or the way that I move, period, and they know, hey, I don't tolerate that. I'm not a needy ass nigga. You know, a needy motherfucker might just need you a lot. So you don't really have to put much pressure on yourself to be a better person every day.
And EsessionByEnicole, you ain't got no little channel. What the hell you talking about? We in the galaxy.
Well,
Do you know what that means? No, hold on.
Get on her top.
Do you know what that means? Your channel represents the galaxy. We gonna speak what it is, okay? You hear what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and talk about you got a little channel. Are you serious? Don't do that. When I go on my channel, I be like, yep, I'm reaching millions and millions. You don't know who your channel speaks for itself. It's the galaxy. Point blank.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It just be, you know, personally, like when you. For me, I'm gonna talk for me first, and then you let me know how you feel about what I'm about to say. Me being a woman of color, and I look out, and I know the strength that we have. I know the power we have, and I'm looking out, and I see what's going on. It's so disheartening when you actually, because y'all know I talk about action a lot. It's a lot of people out here talking. It's not a lot of people out here doing. There are people that's doing though. I'm saying ain't nobody doing nothing. But we got to meet each other so we can do it together. And it's like, it's so hard to meet those like-minded people. And it's like you hustling backwards. Like you're trying to progress, but there's so many people that are exactly what y'all said. They just complacent and comfortable with being that ain't shit person. And then they look to go get somebody who they know ain't on their level so they can feel like they're doing something. Why not get with that person who motivates you, that pushes you to be a better person, and elevate together that way? Why make yourself feel elevated by, like, that's just like the girl who wants to have all ugly friends so you could be the cute friend. What? That's weird as fuck. Like we need to come together.
Well, hold up. Before we go, I noticed that what E said. She said that she is a woman of color, and I would have to respectfully disagree. You are a colored woman. You know what I'm saying? You are a colored woman. Yeah, you are a colored woman. That woman of color shit was some shit that they made up to try to put them on the same level as fucking black people and black people. Fuck that. Some people of color. Okay, that's a totally different demographic. You are a colored woman. You are a black woman. You ain't no woman of color. Fuck that.
A beautiful black woman.
I don't like black. Black means
a beautiful melanin woman.
Color. Hey, there's a difference between a color.
I'm a melanated woman. I'll say that.
Just keep that shit.
Woman.
know, that's some politically correct term that they
I'm a
use.
melanated woman. I don't like the word black.
Group other
We're
folks
not
together.
black. Black is a color. It's not. That's not an ethnicity. That's not nothing. Black. Anything that you. No. Mm-mm.
So, are you a woman of color?
I'm a melanated woman.
What does
A
melanated
beautiful
mean, though?
melanated woman.
No. What does
And you
melanated
call
mean?
yourself whatever you want. I'm not too fond of
Melanin, you know.
No, because melanin isn't just skin deep. It has everything to do with your eye color and your hair color. So somebody that is not our skin tone is also melanated.
Mhm.
What is we talking about?
Facts.
Well, I don't know the specifics of all of that. All I know
They don't. White people do not. They're not
the shit.
melanated.
Let's
They're not.
just say that because
They
I
are
don't know the
melanin deficient.
specifics.
What are we
Like I feel
talking
like
about
I'm
here?
in school right now. Like
Yeah, no, they
I'm
are
too drunk
melanin
to
deficient. What are we
listen.
talking about? Mm-mm.
There's what?
They are
Melanin
melanin
deficient.
deficient.
Okay. We're not even gonna go down that street. Let's go. Keep
You
going.
went. You took us here.
Because I'm saying, so somebody that is the opposite. Okay, somebody that's melanin deficient, if they have dark hair, they have melanin. What?
No, that's just the keratin in
No.
their hair.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
not
like I'm so in
melanin.
school.
All right, that's why I
That's
said
just the
let's move
keratin in
on.
their hair.
That's why I said let's move
Like,
on.
okay. Like for instance, my microphone is black. That doesn't mean that it's melanated.
Correct. Melanin is something in your DNA.
I guess it just sounds better than just saying we black. So
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't really like that. I'm trying to move away from it. But what
yeah,
I'm
'cause somebody
ultimately
told me to
saying,
say black
what I'm
is saying
ultimately
like
saying
black
is
is
our
negative.
demographic of people, because he's right though, because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. I definitely had to learn that lesson. Okay, all skin folk ain't is definitely
I'm
not
just
kinfolk.
saying, especially in politics, they like to use a lot of that word salad to
That's
try to
yeah,
confuse it.
I get that.
And
Because I know that whole little Kamala thing going on right now.
there's a reason why they use that term, woman of color, person of color, and shit like that. But they conveniently make sure they don't use the term colored person, which is what us as black folks was referred to.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with Paul Mooney. I feel like everybody is a nigga but white people.
Now I'm just saying that, hey, you call them colored people rather than people of color, most of them will trip about that. They'd be like, hell
I'm
no.
gonna be honest with y'all.
They know they different than you.
I was gonna hold on to this story, but I talked to this Indian lady today, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I ain't gonna talk about it on this episode, but I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all about it. I might talk about it on members only because it's kind of deep. But I talked to this Indian lady from India, and it was crazy the shit she was telling me as far as what they deal with as far as complexion over there. So I agree with what you're saying though, Auntie.
Yeah.
Which is why I feel like I do what I do. Like I want my people to know who we are. I want us to know the strength that we really possess, and that's what pisses me off. Is because it's so many talented content creators on this app, but people so readily look at each other as competition, as opposed to let's come together and build something bigger. They want to gatekeep. They see people that want to really do something. They're like, oh, I ain't finna show her the game. I had to learn everything on my own. I ain't finna show her how I did this or how I learned X, Y, and Z. Why not? If this motherfucker with you and they support you and you teach them some shit, y'all gonna progress together. What the fuck is the problem?
Exactly.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It really be pissing me off. And I know that's
say it louder for the people in the back.
Hold on, wait a minute, Kiki. I know there's one reason. I'm bringing you in. I'm triggered now. You feel me? I'm triggered. I'm drinking. I'm triggered.
I said say it louder for the people in the back, girl. I'm feeling you.
But you're gonna make me lose my train of thought. Damn, yeah, I already did.
Oh shit, my fault.
You were saying that we should be uplifting each other and not be teaching. Like if you're a good content creator, you should be helping the other content creator instead of
Like for example, I came up on Just My Five, right? I got a notification for Just My Five because y'all know how I am. I tell everybody, and if y'all looking at the replay, come over to the chat, click on these people names, subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? I support the people that support me. So one day I had got a notification that Just My Five was live. I went in her live and she was on there showing people the different tools that she had came across and how to use them as content creators. Auntie does that as well on his members only and stuff like that. People don't want to teach people the game or how to do shit. Why not? Because how I'm gonna execute some shit ain't how you gonna execute some shit. So why not show a motherfucker some shit you learn? Because maybe y'all can come together and do some shit together.
Yep.
Make some money together. But you so worried about the next motherfucker surpassing you, you might be blocking your own fucking blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone that motherfucker might be way litter than you and might bring some people to your little whack ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's just a matter of finding the like-minded, like numbers. To me, this is my opinion, don't mean as much as like when I end my show every Tuesday, I say I'm going over to EsessionByEnicole. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be like, I do that, and everybody on here, I at least try to go see. I've been to Auntie's, I've been to Just My Vibe. I don't know the other person over there, but when y'all have a chat, like I'll go and support y'all, and then we bring our people. It's not EsessionByEnicole. We don't forget all them other people. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, all those that you resonate with and who you vibe with, your energy is going to attract those, and it's going to be a little by little. And this is how I view it. Like, you have GrownShyt, I have mine. King Miller has Grown Conversations. Auntie has this. Do you know how many times, instead of being on a panel all day, we can be on a panel for 1 or 2 hours? Unless you want to go longer than that, you fine. But how it's so enlightening to go to each other and we still talking the same. So our message is spreading because we have different channels that are doing it. We don't have to be on there for 8 hours unless you want to. I'm not saying, we could do that.
You know, that ain't my thing.
all these little channels, we make a difference. That's what I'm telling you, girl. We make a difference, and I see it coming, and we just gonna resonate and rock with who we rock with. If you don't rock with us, it's okay. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we gotta support each other. Like, every other demographic in the fucking world, they work together, they respect each other, they protect each other. Even if they don't like each other, they go make money together and keep you from making the money. Why the fuck have we not realized that shit yet? In 2024, came together and did some major shit. It makes no sense. Everybody talking about all these bags they get into. What would happen if we put all these fucking bags together and did some real shit? Own some shit where a motherfucker can't come and take the shit from us. A motherfucker can't come and tell us how we need to operate our shit. Like, that shit weird to me. I ain't gonna say nothing about specifics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go specifically into no situation. But if somebody, I was always taught, when you want to do something, you go to somebody who's already doing it. You learn the game. You find out where they went wrong, how you can go about it, bypassing the mistakes they made. Why the fuck, if we're in a position to help somebody and somebody comes to me and tells me, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel, or, oh, I want to get my merch off the ground. What is it taking from me to show these motherfuckers what I know and what I know to use to accomplish what they want to accomplish? You cannot, I feel like you cannot truly call yourself successful if you're not helping other people be successful. That shit is weird to me. But I'm gonna calm down, right? Because we are at the 2-hour mark, right? Yes. I want to know, do GQ get some Galaxy questions for us tonight?
I do. I do. I got one big question. We kind of touched on this earlier. So this one gonna hit me and did because this comes from not my personal experience, but talking with somebody. So here's the question. All right, we talk about relationships, we talk about marriage and all this. So think for a minute, who is the closest person to you? And I absolutely mean this, whether you're married, in a relationship, sister, mother, daddy. But I'll go with husband, wife shit. You right now in your relationship, Oh, your significant other needs a kidney. Are you gonna give it up?
I'll go first. Oh, before I say my answer, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my guy Big Leck, okay? And me and Big Leck got some things coming, so look out for that. Okay. Me, if I'm married, I'm absolutely giving my husband my kidney if it's a match. I'm giving it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody feel the exact same way.
No.
Well,
No.
speak on it.
I feel like first of all, my kidneys is fucked up. I mean, no, not my kidneys, my liver. That's fucked up.
God damn.
No, it's my liver. But no, honestly, I would honestly say no, just because I have a kid, and God forbid something happened, let's say she needed it or whatever the case, I may have to give it to her. I cannot. My kid is gonna be a forever thing, and I always think about my kid first. And that's just me. I can't give it to no nigga. A nigga's not meant to be with me forever. I've seen so many cases where people done gave somebody a piece of their body and then shit don't work out and then he done left. Nah, I want my body parts back.
Mm.
Next person.
So with me, it's deeper. So with me, I say no because I feel that my body, my blood, my heart, my kidneys is sacred. It's on a different type of level. I don't go deep into it unless that's what, we want to do. So it's more like on a sacred level of the way I feel that the divine created me. This is just me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. And we are all made in our own unique way. And we were made to have our own. And I'll just keep it simple like that.
Okay.
Now for me, I gotta say if, okay, because, and the reason why I'm saying this is because of my nerve disease. I don't know if my kidney's gonna be good enough.
So I asked this question. I say that based on the situation that I've seen, and husband and wife together. They've been together for years. Husband, and because we hit on when a person goes in bad time, and you talk about marriage, and you talk about for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? I give you my everything. I'm here for everything, and now you're questioning like, well, damn. This absolutely is something that will help me, and you decide, nah, I ain't gonna do that. So I go and say, is it really for better or for worse? Is it
And see,
really, and not for y'all specifically, but I'm saying the thought process. When I saw it, I said to myself, is it really for better or for worse? Like, it wasn't a consideration, it was a hell no. And I'm like, shit, you married to a person who won't even consider it? Oh yeah, that ain't your person. So
and
That's kind of like what we've been talking about all night. Because
right,
it's like nowadays society, they
right,
for best and for best. And that's it.
right.
and see,
Right.
that's exactly why I said if, because don't get me wrong, I'm willing to go see, but if I can't, then I can't. But if
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
can, then
But
it's
at least you considered. So, like he said, some people ain't even finna give it a second thought. Like, oh, you ain't got nothing left? Oh, yeah, we out.
I say that, like, look at the people around you and then ask that question. Would he do that for her, or would
Right.
she do that for him? And you look at marriages and relationships now, you go, hell no, y'all married and y'all talk that shit, but y'all really ain't about that. You really not trying to be all of that you claim that you'll be for the person that you said you really want to spend the rest of your life with. Like, nah, you ain't that. So
Right.
that was my 2
See,
cents.
I had these conversations when I was married, and that's why I sort of said, I have a kid, and my kid is not my husband's biological child. And I
Facts.
always felt like if God forbid something happens with I gotta, you know, nobody knows what the future is gonna hold. God forbid my child needed it. Oh, I can't give it to you because I didn't give it to this guy. And look, now me and him not even together, but I can't give it to my kid because this nigga done came, took my little liver, and now he gone.
Mhm.
Then I can't even get it back. And now I'm calling him, I need my liver, nigga. I mean,
And then I'm also the nerd that if I can't give you my kidney, I'm going to sit there and ask the doctor stupid questions like, well, can you take a part of it and take the DNA from it and build a whole new one?
listen, I'll wait with you, on a waiting list. Like we could get, I'll wait with you while you
That's
on
a
the
different
waiting list to
perspective,
get it.
though. I respect that perspective, though, for
Mhm.
sure. As far as your child, like for sure.
Right.
And that's the problem with which I feel like we talked about tonight, which is, you know, um, like I can only use my parents, my grandparents as an example. They all was together till my both my grandparents sets were together till the spouse died. My grandpa remarried, my granny has not, but my parents are together, right? So it's like what GQ said, the prayer would be to marry somebody who would give like you would give. I think it's fucked up to be married and find out that your spouse won't do for you like you would do for them. That's
Right.
a fucking harsh ass reality punch in the face.
Right.
Like, what?
Right. Well, I mean, I took it to the deep end of the spectrum, but you can look at that on a lighter scale, and you can see a lot of relationships that is so one sided. One person will do so much, the other person they're not doing anything. So it's just a unequal it's an unequal share of the relationship on one person.
Mhm.
It's always like that. 60, 40, 30,
If
whatever.
y'all did not know, that
It's
was a galaxy question from GQ.
Huh?
GQ times two. GQ with the galaxy questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Go support him on IG. Follow him and support him. Weirdos, stay out the DM. Okay.
nah, he told me he wanted the weirdos over there.
Hey, don't
What
start
you
next.
say? What you say, Kiki? No, wait. What you say, Kiki?
Hey,
I said he
they
told me he wanted the weirdos over there.
Oh,
uh,
he won't. You is that what you said,
mm,
GQ?
fuck
Listen,
That was a
around and
separate
find out
conversation.
now.
look, I'm gonna tell you, if you want the weirdos, all you have to do is go live straight from YouTube on your mobile phone.
Holy shit.
You'll get
Let's
all the
go,
weirdos.
Mahogany. The real
Mhm.
conversations. Okay.
How many people know that your childhood trauma, and trauma could be used loosely? How many people know that your childhood trauma is triggered in romantic relationships?
If you
Oh, me
don't know, I pray
definitely.
for you.
Absolutely.
If you don't
I
know,
went
I
to
pray for
therapy.
you.
I know.
Because a lot
It's a
of
lot
people
of
don't.
it's a lot of traumatized grown children walking this earth.
Yeah, I went to therapy and I found that out. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm about to go in here and tell this lady all types of bullshit just so she could stop talking to me. As soon as I sat down, I started crying. And she's like, oh my God, what's wrong? And I just started telling her everything. And then she was basically telling me, certain things that like, how you just bury things down and you feel like, okay, since I'm not thinking about it, I'm not talking about it, it went away.
No, absolutely not.
No,
You
dude.
never did that. Like, you just bury things
No, what
or
I'm
push
saying is
things
it
to the
didn't
back of
go
your mind.
away.
Oh,
What I'm saying, it didn't go
no,
away.
not go away. But
Yeah.
once you start talking about it again, you're like, oh my God, I didn't even realize how much it was actually bothering me or projecting into my actual real life because I thought that I had buried it so deep down.
Yeah. And in the beginning, before you even like start your healing process, because I'll talk for myself, I don't give a fuck. When I was younger, like, okay, so y'all know that my daddy's a preacher. I lived a very strict life, right? So once I started like getting in relationships, because I didn't dislike my father because he did not allow me to do shit, right? When I got into relationships, when the dude would like try to tell me something, or you know, but anytime I felt like a nigga was trying to tell me what to do, it triggered me. Like, you're not my fucking daddy. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, when I was young, I didn't know why I was doing that. I just knew you a man, you trying to tell me what to do, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so until you figure out, like, wait a minute, where is this coming from? Why do I feel like this? And then you have to, if you are a woman enough, you know what I'm saying, or man enough, whatever the case may be, or whatever you're going through, you got to go back to that source and heal that with that person. You know what I'm saying? Because now to this day,
Absolutely.
that's my guy. Like, that's my nigga. I know who he is for real now. I know that he only wanted the best for me. He only was trying to protect me because he loved me. I'm his only daughter. You know what I'm saying? So before you take the time to heal yourself, to go through healing, because you can't heal yourself, right? Go through the healing process. I feel like you eligible for a relationship. I really do. Like, I feel like these people that's unhealed, they should not be able to get in a relationship, because you're only doing a disservice to yourself and that other person. And if you have kids, them as well.
But it's
Absolutely, because sometimes
necessary.
people look into you to fix you. Like, some people get in a relationship and then they'll be looking for the other person to heal whatever they didn't heal within themselves.
That's not fair.
It's
I mean,
necessary,
what do you
though.
got going on?
It's
what are you saying
necessary,
is
though.
necessary?
These people that have come into your life in order to trigger you to change are necessary. They're not to be avoided.
I don't agree.
They're meant to be ran into so that you can identify what's going on. So, for example, I will take myself. I didn't realize that there were things that I had no idea I needed to address until I dealt with my ex. He brought
I hear
up,
what you're saying. I don't.
Yeah.
The part that I disagree with is the necessary part. Because, like, some people know they triggers, right? And then if you know your triggers, you should be dealing with that. It's a lot of people that I feel like they just refuse to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that live in denial. Like, they be knowing what's up, but they are in denial. And I feel like that's the only part where I feel like I would say that I don't think that it's necessary, because you could be fucking up this other person's journey because you're choosing to live in denial. You know what I'm saying?
So
I get what you're saying, though.
That other person then also has a role to play in it. Like, you can't have a situation where
Your mic went out.
and I
start over. Start over. Your mic went out, sis.
Oh, am I okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So in every situation, I feel like there's two sides to look at it. So, say for instance, if you're in a relationship and you're abused, and this is probably a really bad example, but it's the abuser, but it's also the victim to an extent. Like, there's a side on both sides. So when I say necessary, if you're on a sports team, if you're playing volleyball, don't you have to go to practice? If you don't, you gonna get whooped every game. It's necessary to go up against somebody, you know what I'm saying, so that you can sharpen your skills, and so that you can, okay, damn, I need to pivot when I do this, or I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not challenged and you're not put in situations, then how can you strengthen your craft? How can you know more about yourself, know what you have to work on, what your strengths, weaknesses, all that kind of thing? That's what I mean by necessary.
So I don't. I hear what you're saying. This. Okay, so you tell me how you feel after I say what I'm about to say, right? And anybody else can chime in, panel and chat. The reason why I say I think it's unfair is because so me personally, I can only speak for self first, right? For me and how I handled it, I felt like it was fucked up because if I would have been mature enough at the time to deal with the relationship with me and my father, maybe my relationship with the dudes I was with would have been different. And I don't think that it was fair, some of the things that I did to those men because of how I felt for my father. Even though I didn't know what the root of my trigger was at the time, I don't think that that was fair. I don't feel like it was necessary to come across them. I feel like it was necessary for me to deal with that shit with my daddy first. I don't feel like that's fair.
But how did you know you needed to deal with your dad unless you dealt with that man?
Well, if I be honest with myself, hold on, I'm gonna answer her. If I be honest with myself, I know that my fucking daddy loved me. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to live my life too. I wanted to experience life too. I thought that I wanted to be out here doing what everybody else was doing.
Was your dad strict?
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
I wasn't allowed to do shit. At the time, I hated it. Now, being who I am today, I appreciate the fuck out of it. Because the bitches that was allowed to do whatever they ran through, they got hella kids, hella baby daddies. They look old than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate everything that my parents and my grandparents did now. But at the time, I didn't appreciate the strictness. And then once the reason why I said that is because Sunkist said, do we realize that what we go through as kids, you know, they materialize in romantic relationships? That's what she asked us. So I was being honest. And
so basically
saying that relationship, being mad that I wasn't able to do nothing because my daddy didn't let me do shit, that translated to my romantic situations. Because anytime a nigga tried to the nigga loved me and he want the best for me, so he trying to tell me how I can correctly do some shit, but all I can see and feel is a man trying to tell me what to do.
But you can't, yeah.
So it was a rap. Like, nigga, you ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, my mouth was crazy. This is what me and Miss D talking about, and Mahogany talking about when we talk about real conversations. It'd be a lot of people want to have these conversations, but they want to exclude themselves. They don't want to talk about when they was on the bullshit. I'm gonna talk about the good because I'm past it now. I can talk about it.
You want to have the conversation, E?
Let's go.
All right, so I agree with you right there, but this is what hurts a bunch of people when. I get it. A lot of folks go through like childhood trauma, and yes, it can affect like new relationships. But at some point, some folks need to realize, hey, they ain't. It's not their job to be somebody else's therapist. So if you come into a relationship with a bunch of fucking like previous trauma from your childhood and shit, accept the fact that I'm gonna leave you. Or might just treat you like pure shit because that's what the fuck you treat them. It's not always somebody else's job to understand.
That's how I feel. That's exactly how.
And that's something I think.
Yeah, that's why that part of the shit that
I don't think a lot of folks.
It's necessary to come across them. I don't agree with that because I feel like that person. When we talking about, let's just say person A and person B, right? She said person B was necessary, but I feel like that's not fair for person B. If person A didn't deal with what the fuck they were supposed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I do get what she's saying though. Like it's like kind of like a domino effect. You need something to show you that you're on some bullshit. But I just don't think it's fair. Yeah, like I don't think it's fair for person B to come in. Like these niggas was nose open, ready to be in love, and I'm like, bitch, who the fuck and what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't fair. I can honestly say it wasn't fair how I treated them. It wasn't.
The cliche, neither is life. It's a learn. You're supposed to learn or experience, learn, apply, and move forward. So fair has nothing to do with it because that's just the life. That's life.
But I mean, you can really scar a person. You can really scar that, and that's why healing is so important. Because if you do not heal yourself, you can really scar somebody else, and that ain't right.
Exactly. And this might be unbeknownst to the person you're with. Like, everybody isn't maliciously moving. Some people are just moving the way they move, and that person
Yeah,
that's
which
dealing
was
with this
me. Which was
person,
me. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And the person that they're dealing with has to discern, is this right for me or not? It doesn't mean you, Nicole, was you know what I'm saying, a monster. It just
I
means
was.
that's how you move.
I was a monster.
Okay, let's go. So you were a monster, you know
I
what I'm
was a
saying? But the
monster. I didn't
person
give
that
a
you
fuck.
dealt with, the person that you dealt with, either they needed to have that experience or you did. Either way,
But let's
there's
just
a
say it go back to what you said when you asked the important question. You said, are you picking people? Are you attracting people or something like that?
Mhm.
I was a monster, but unbeknownst to me, I was attracting monsters. So at the same time, while it taught me some shit, I'm sure I taught them some shit too. Like, cause that's true. Like, it's the law of attraction. I was a monster, but I was attracting monsters too.
Mhm.
Like, so they was fucked up in other areas, but I was fucked up in my own area. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah. Well,
Hello?
Yeah, we listening.
this got a little deep
They
tonight.
did. I got my shovel right here. Let's go.
I love it. Okay, before we get out of here though, because we approaching 2 hours and a half, and I have things to do still. First of all, my co-host, listen, Auntie,
Yeah.
home of the YT Purge Boiler Room. What you got coming up for the people?
Who the fuck knows? A lot of grants. Nah, we got a lot of shit in store. We got a lot of shit in store for the members. Of course, we're gonna have some diverse open. Well, I want to say diverse, but probably not. You know what I'm saying? But panels, control panels. We'll be talking about politics. We'll be having the relationship discussions. We'll just be having random celebrity gossip and roast. So anybody can get that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, y'all know Auntie's links are in the description. Make sure you guys are subscribed to both channels, Home of the YT Purge and Auntie the Boiler Room. Okay. Be sure you are subscribed. Make sure y'all like this video because we got to get to the rest of the panel. Okay. Like this video right now. Just my fave on GrownShyt Girl 6. What you got coming up for the people?
Well, I got some creepypastas and things. Well, all right, the creepypastas are little short stories. Little campfire stories, little things you can go to sleep to type shit. Pretty much that's it.
Let me tell y'all something, because she sugarcoated, right? If y'all don't get over to Just My Five channel, because not only is the stories off the chain, but the visuals to go with it, like, you're just gonna be hooked
So
to the
true.
screen.
So true.
Get over there and get hip to Just My Five Senses. Make sure you guys are subscribed to her channel. Her link is in the chat. So on the replay, come over to the live chat replay and make sure you guys subscribe to my girl. Okay. Miss D, I'm sorry.
There is one more thing I would like to say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to grab your membership. Because if you miss it, we don't want to hear no lip. This is one you don't want to miss. I promise you'll want to watch this. Risque Rants is for the grown and set say. So click that join button for show today.
Let's go. See, because I thought I was about to go to Miss D, but Miss D, just sit tight real quick. Sit tight, Miss D.
I'm good. This your stuff, EsessionByEnicole. Go ahead.
Risque Rants is about to be off the chain. Okay, so if you love Kiki here on GrownShyt, listen. Kiki gonna be a whole nother Kiki over there on Risque Rants. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Look, she's
Extra
speechless.
PG over
When-
here.
Right, the girl. Listen, if y'all love Kiki over here on GrownShyt, y'all better get y'all memberships because Risque Rants with Aunt Niecy. Oh, okay, hold on, y'all. We gotta take a moment. Aunt Niecy's birthday is this week. That's why she's not here. But I want everybody
Happy
to wish Aunt
birthday.
Niecy a happy birthday. Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Hey.
birthday,
Happy
Auntie. Let's
birthday.
go.
Yes, that is my
Leo.
boo. I love her so very much. She is just that she is my fairy godmother. I love her to life. Okay. But make sure you guys grab your memberships for Risque Rant. I'm not even gonna say nothing else because y'all heard just my fives advertisements. Okay. Advertisements. Okay. Now, Miss D, Goddess of Love. What do you got coming up for the people?
I actually have something called a daily dose of D that will be
Okay.
starting hopefully next week. And of course, I have every Tuesday with Blended Healing, the relationships. And then, whenever I decide to open the Love Palace, you know how it go. But my newest thing is going to be a daily dose of D. And I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind that day. And I'm going
Let's
to go
go.
talk about it. So that is coming hopefully like really, really soon. So look out for that. And then every Tuesday, of course, I have the relationships with Blended Healing. And then, like I said, anything else, if I feel like opening the Love Palace, that's what I do. So come through.
Yes, and we love you over here at the Galaxy. So you guys bet to be over there supporting Miss D, Goddess of Love. Okay. Now, to my good sis, Sun Kiss. What's up?
The sun, first of all, let's talk about it. But no, without saying too much, I am tapping into what I feel like is an audience that does not get enough flowers. They don't get enough airtime, and they don't get the space to speak freely without being rebutted or criticized or told that they're saying the wrong thing. So I want to open up I want to hear from this specific collection because a lot can be learned. Besides that, just a lot of positive, like raising vibrations and being your better self, a whole bunch of like self-awareness, self-introspection, healing, so that we can all be accountable and be moving with intention and purpose. So
Let's go.
I'll be dropping content with regard to that.
Y'all make sure y'all are subscribed to my good sis Sun Kiss.
Let's
The
go.
real Sun Kiss. Okay.
It's stupid. Let's go.
Yes, I am petty. Okay.
Right.
DQ. What do you want to tell the people? Where can they support you? Because I'm already supporting. So what you got for the people? And will you be back? That's what we want to know. Will you be back?
I'm always gonna be back. I mean, hey, I ain't doing nothing on a Tuesday night, so I'm here. But all I do is DJ, so I'm a night owl. So, hey,
Nocturnal gang. Sorry.
Hey, say what?
Oh, you know what? You just brought up something. You just brought up something that I needed to tell the people. So y'all, GrownShyt is going to be moving platforms. Okay. The reason why it's going to be moving platforms is because we want to do more with the visuals. We want to do more with the music. And YouTube is Soviet Union. Okay. Like you can't say what you want to say over here, but they let everybody say what they want to say. If y'all know, y'all know. Like the people that be on bullshit can say and show and do whatever, but the people that's on some real shit, we real censored and shit, and I can't live a censored life. And y'all know I'm the music girl, so GQ, we don't need some of that music flavor, and we're going to be moving to another platform, but we will keep y'all posted. We are not going to leave y'all and not tell y'all nothing, so we will always have the links and stuff for you. But we're going to be leaving so we can have more fun. You know what I'm saying? Music, karaoke, all types of stuff. So we definitely need the DJ in the house. Okay.
I'm there. I'm there.
Let's go.
And Kiki, I know you're coming to Risque Rants, but come and tell the people a little bit about what they can look forward to when you pop out.
Just my amazingness.
Let's go.
Me being amazing 24/7. I got a
Yes,
little date. I got a few
yeah,
dates this weekend.
Really cynical one on her shit. Yes, girl.
Twitch,
Look, just my vibe.
I don't know what those are.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
I know Twitch. I don't know about the other.
I'm sorry, Kiki. I didn't mean to overtalk you, but it was funny because cynical is in my brain right now. Okay.
That's that water
ahead, Kiki. I'm sorry.
connection. My bad. Let's go.
Oh,
Look
he's so sweet.
shit.
Now I was texting my little date that I'm going on this week. But yeah,
sorry.
I mean, yeah, like EsessionByEnicole said, doing the receiving. I'm not, on the YouTube and stuff like that as of yet. But I plan to get there with you guys.
She's coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. Well, not right now.
Ew.
Oh my God. Let me do Kiki's advertisement for her. Okay. Listen, support my little sister on IG right here. Big boobs and tattoos. Okay. Support her over there. If you like what you hear from Kiki, her CashApp right there. Listen, she got merch for y'all coming. She got content for y'all coming. She's dope by herself. She don't need us, but she is family. So she will always be with us and we will always be supporting her. So make sure y'all looking out for Kiki and what she got coming. I appreciate everybody that came through for GrownShyt tonight. I hope y'all feel good as me because I feel good. Okay.
Yes, Lord. Sorry.
I hope that y'all hit that like button. I want everybody that's on the panel to stay for a second after the outro is done. But I want to thank everybody who came through. Everybody that's a content creator that came through the chat. You guys on the replay, you guys that's in the chat, make sure you guys are subscribed to everybody. Because everybody that come over here to the Galaxy, they lit. They lit on their own before they ever entered the Galaxy. Okay? So we had a lot of content creators come through here. We had, let me see. Everybody that we mentioned on the panel, we had Roast in here, Roasted Toast in here. We had Mr. himself in here. Big Lack came in here. Mahogany came in here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, Third Ward came in here, which is, For the Record TV. Subscribe to both. Yeah, we gotta support each other. We gotta support each other. There's no way around it. So I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss next Tuesday because we ain't gonna do shit but get more lit. You know what I'm saying? So
as always,
we'll see y'all next Tuesday. We out of here.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night. Salute everybody.
Welcome to my galaxy. Welcome to my galaxy. This is EsessionByEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
Hey, it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love Marriage DC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.